Okay, so I'm just about ready to get started. So I have good news and bad news. Let us go and chat a little bit before we officially begin. So there's always some issue when you go to stream a PS2 game, chat, as I found out the hard way today. So I'm just going to put this in here as kind of an addendum. And actually, I'm going to skip this cutscene because I don't want to watch it yet. So this game does not really play nicely when it comes to using more HD options, I will say. Hey Chris, hope you're doing well. So I found out there's a really nasty bug on the PlayStation 3 version. If you were to play the PS2 version on the PS3, it has emulation issues. So it will just not, it will crash if I accidentally touch a control. And either I have to play the entire game without ever accidentally touching the button, or it will just hard crash the game. Or I could sacrifice the HD upscale and I will get some stability. Now, there are some things, like for example, the PCS X2 technically lets you run the game at higher definition than you would normally be able to get. However, that causes a lot of issues with the videos as I was previewing yesterday. So I tried to not spoil myself on the plot, but I'm really glad that I checked these things out. So this is just a warning if people go to play the game, if they're interested in it. I would recommend playing, if you're playing on PCS X2, to just turn it to software mode because the game will be a big mess otherwise. Wow, this thing really loves to autoplay this video. I kid you not, it like goes to it like every 15. That's kind of ridiculous. And for the PlayStation 3 version, I mean, if you can handle just never touching the control stick, I guess that's okay. But I am someone that moves the controller and will probably bump it. And that would be the dumbest way to lose progress in the game. And I would like to not do that. So we're going to be playing on the I would say, HD version of the game. So I'm going to apologize there, but I really do not see an alternative from what I've been testing. However, it did seem stable. So let's jump into the game and see what video it's been trying to load / play the past minute as I go to discuss the game. We'll give it a second. There we go. Yeah, I will briefly show like what the difference is between the standard and HD, and it is such a shame. But it really does not like to do that. Oh, this is actually slightly different than what it was trying to show me earlier. So we can see the Judgment Ring is back. We can see there's some kind of combo system. I love us getting uppercut into heaven. That's always fun. So when we're looking here, I see completely new characters. We're seeing normal attacks comboed into spells. Interesting. Where are these characters? Where's Root Hero? Well, I think it will be a mostly new cast. I did see a familiar outfit. I think it's supposed to be Root Hero in the intro. So we're gonna let it play through once. Just so chat can see it officially. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want to show. Yeah, that character right there, I think is Root Hero, because he's got the outfit, right? The cross on the back, that was a big thing. We got some transformations. This leads me to believe that's probably Root Hero. That might have been Margaret, the spy. See some Thanatos summoning. I don't know who the antagonist is meant to be, although I'm sure we've just seen him a few times there. I guess we'll find out the hard way, chat. The only thing I know outside of the intro and me skipping to the first segment of combat is that there are 2 endings to the game. I'm hoping it'll be fairly obvious to identify where the split choices are. But we'll be making a lot of safety saves, I think, no matter what, so I don't think it'll matter. So I'm just going to very briefly show you, and then I'll toggle it back off. So this is like the normal version of how it looks. If things were behaving correctly, I'd be able to run it. No, don't autoplay. Man, autoplay is just so fast. Do you see what I mean, though? Yeah, where it kind of cleans up the text a little bit. I wish I could leave it like this, is what I was going to say. But unfortunately, I have to leave it like that, or it's going to act very strange throughout the rest of the game. Which is a shame, because there's like not a single segment of the game that's not impacted by it. Like, for example, the screen will start to flicker very heavily during certain FMVs, and combat is also really messed up. And I'm like, you know, I could get away with manually switching it in between, but it's kind of brutal. So we're going to try to leave the subtitles on. Hopefully the chat is doing well. Only 2. Not sure what that is in reference to. As in the number Shadow Hearts 2? Hey Kirk, hope you're doing well. But we don't have a lot of options within the options, it seems. In fact, this has even less options than Shadow Hearts 1 for some reason. Oh, only 2 endings. Yeah, there should be only 2 endings, according to online. But I don't know what the difference is between them. So I was trying to avoid spoilers, but I just wanted to know that we should be good to go, I guess, when it comes to that. So we got a very familiar looking icon in the middle. And I guess that's my introduction to the game. This should be a sequel to Shadow Hearts that we played the other time. I think it's set 1 year later, question mark. Other than that, I don't know anything about it. So let's watch the FMVs together for the first time and try to get a feeling about the new party members we were shown. Not sure how many we'll start with. I see they've upgraded the fonts that they're using. Good job. Sign says Dom Remy. Domre?
That's as much as I can remember.
The following day, Lieutenant Koenig, you were found by the Metz Highway, along with Sergeant Robert and 8 survivors.
Yes, sir.
It's quite a story, but it seems we'll have to believe you.
General, just give me another...
Lieutenant!
Karen, I've already decided to do that. I'm sending you back to that village. But this time you'll be a guide.
Me, a guide?
Our forces invaded France from the north and have managed to push back the Western Front beyond the Meuse River. But that village alone has stubbornly refused to surrender to us, and continues to remain outside the Empire's grasp. Dome Remy may be beautiful, but it has absolutely no strategic value to us. But for the honor of the Empire, we must not allow anyone, or anything, to stand against us. Even if we have to face a demon itself. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
This is Cardinal Nicholas Conrad. He's come all the way from the Vatican. (1915). Early spring. The world is in the middle of a huge upheaval. It started with a single shot, and the fire of war spread within a single instant. All of Europe was engulfed, and the struggle soon grew into the first worldwide war the human race had ever known. From a corner of this battlefield, our story begins once again.
That was certainly a lot to talk about. I'm waiting to make sure that all the vocal lines are done. Okay, that's a good sign. We'll read what it has to say, and then we'll talk about what we just viewed. The world map screen. Press the triangle button on the world map opens the command menu. You can also save at any time from the world map screen. Okay, so that's kind of a returning feature. We only have one destination. We have some kind of tower. Let's go ahead and save. We'll take a look at the characters. Yeah, there's this kind of a lot going on. We'll try to dissect what we saw based off of the other games. But before we do that, I want to look at the personnel. Or personal? I saw this very briefly when I was testing. We could get more... Oh man, that text reveal is terrible. Okay, we could speed that up. That's also important to know. Let's read a little bit about the characters, and then we'll decide to... I guess talk about the cutscene. Lieutenant Karen Koenig, a lieutenant in the German Imperial Army, has been ordered by General Hyman, head of the garrison at Luxembourg, to capture the village of Dome Remy. Oh, they said that. We have Cardinal Nikolai Conrad is the second playable character. Disguised as a priest and exorcist, he was sent to investigate the demon at Dome Remy. He's actually a heretic whose charming smile hides his darker side. Wait, is this a spoiler? We don't... This was not established. Shadow Hearts 2, your profile should probably not tell us plot points that have not happened yet. Hey, God's Child, hope you're doing well. just oops. I mean, I guess we now know he's simply disguised. Thanks. Yes, spoilers, profile, jeez. Oh man, her sanity total is bad. 4 in a Shadow Hearts game? That is so bad. Meanwhile, he has God stats. I have a feeling we're not going to be allowed to keep this character. Listen, double sanity, double MP. No way we're keeping this character. I don't believe it. So anyway, let's dissect the beginning of the game, and I'm going to try to go back to the beginning. So it started off with a scene in the church as they approached this village of Dome Remy. We saw that some kind of demon that kind of looked like the final form of Rude Hero, other than the angel form. I forget what the form is there. We had to get the Orb of Chaos, and it was an optional form from the previous game. It kind of looked like that form. And it did look like it eventually turned into Rude Hero at the end. He defeated all the German soldiers, but he left the woman alone, which is kind of interesting. It seemed, in fact, that he protected her, I think, from the explosion, I think it was implied, but then he just drops her. So, kind of mixed feelings when it comes to that. Amon, thank you. Definitely Karen in danger. Speaking of which, I don't see the ability to rename the characters. I'm so sorry, chat. I don't think I can rename them. But feel free to give them random names. I think chat said Silly Priest. And we could call her Karen in danger. Why not? Continue the trend. So from there, you know, we were kind of given assignments. We were introduced very briefly to Nikolai, but then we learned more about Nikolai than the game told us. So oops with the profile there. Did Rude Hero's girl kick it, or they had a bit? She was on the floor. I don't think she dodged at all. Like, she was knocked out and literally just not moving at all. So I'm pretty sure it was all Rude Hero. So I think Rude Hero doesn't want to kill her for whatever reason, so there might be an implied relationship between the two characters. So other than that, I think we are being told to go back there, but this time as a guide, and we have this guy following us, who's apparently a charlatan of some sort, or at least a heretic. He's not who he claims to be. Speaking of which, let's look at their equipment before we go further. Maybe we could glean more information about these two characters. Officer Saber, a ceremonial sword worn by German officers. Similar to a Japanese katana, it allows for both thrusting and slashing attacks. Got it. Wearing an officer's coat. Ooh, I really hope there's a way to speed up that text. I'm gonna look in a moment. Coat for a female officer of the German military, devoid of rank or insignia and dyed a plain dark camouflage, is clearly meant for the battlefield. Okay. So, she apparently just has Galahad's sword. A sword from the days of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table, a consecrated, closely guarded treasure. Only the chosen few may handle it. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not keeping this character. And finally, Paladin's robe. Okay. I mean, they did say he was from the Vatican, quote-unquote. Formal public attire for holy sages, made of mere cloth, the blessings of generations of archbishops have imbued it with spiritual protection. That's, I think, all we have about these characters. Did we start with any items? We did. We started with a lot of healing items, actually. Wow. This game is beyond generous. Well, let's refresh our memory of what these items do. Let's look at the Thera Leaf. A natural herb found throughout Eurasia, the leaves can be boiled in water to make an invigorating drink or mashed and applied to wounds to ease pain. 75 health heal this early in the game is completely insane. I can't believe they gave it 8 of it. I think in the other game we only started with 5 or 3. Definitely not 8. Definitely not 8, chat. We have mono leaves. Interesting. Same herb often mentioned in witches' legends. It said the leaves are dark red because of the animal blood the herb consumes restores mystical strength or 50 MP. We have Sanity Recover, which I'm pretty sure we did not start with at all in the previous game. The Pure Leaf. Plant containing narcotic chemicals brought from the Americas in the Age of Discovery became popular for relieving stress on long voyages. Talisman of Luck, which is going to be our Phoenix down in the game. Happy to see we started with those. Looks like it has a symbol of the Phoenix on the back. Oh, indeed. I just had to read the description. An ancient phoenix drawn on papyrus made from a plant grown in an unknown place. It revives fallen adventurers and restores a little of their health, 30% to be exact. Finally, our friend and savior, the tent. Full HP MP recovery can only be used at save points. An easy-to-carry tent. Use overnight at a save point to recover all party members' physical and mystical strength. Disposable but fully biodegradable. Look at that, we're so eco-friendly, chat. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's implied that it's some drug from America, so you could decide. It doesn't look like marijuana. We also have magic. Man, Nikolai is loaded. There's no way we're keeping this character. So we have Cure and Blessed Light. Ooh, one thing I'm noticing, chat, do you see that there's some description differences between the games? So Cure is still costing 6 MP, restores small amount of HP to one ally. You know, pretty typical stuff. But look at the description of Blessed Light. This is different from the first game. Light class special damage, circular, small, one hit. Did they convert this game to be fully 3D? I think we saw a little bit of it in the preview. Does that mean Blessed Light can now multi-target? Because that would fix a lot of issues. That would fix a ton of issues with the spellcasting in this game if it could just randomly AoE. Because before it was like some spells were like the end-all be-all and there was no reason not to use them every combat. But now our starting spell already has AoE, which is great. Hey Troy, thank you for stopping by. Oh, speaking of which, now that people have trickled in, I didn't want to do this before. I have a button just for you, chat. And that is the emote showcase button. So I told it to just send out all the emotes that we have access to. So I created several emotes in general. That's just a reminder. Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing what you can automate, chat? Because I was not going to do that normally. But that's broken up by the tiers, what you have access to. I have kind of like the shocked expression for tier 2. And we have our good friend, Dr. Jones from Rune Factory in tier 3. I messed around a little bit with the tier 1 and follower ones, so I think the Hey, for example, the last icon on the right, is there. But yes, I do have the face tank. We might be face tanking. I feel like it's appropriate. Anyway, just enjoying the new icons, chat. It took me a little while to think about how to fill some of those out. Oh, and we do have multiple pages here. Okay, this is good. Let's view the game's help. Oh my. Oh my, there's a lot to read. Well, we're gonna go through it now, chat. We're just starting out. Let's learn. Basic controls, circle is run. Blah, blah, blah. Just looking to see if there's anything here. Rotate some images. Interesting. Oh, I have to hit X to go to the next page, not up, down. See, when I saw up, down, I instinctively wanted to hit up, down, but that actually goes to a different one. Not seeing anything too crazy. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Change page display. That doesn't do anything here. I see, that also would have made sense to me. We could scroll the page. Not too much else. I have to break that habit. Skip movie, toggle navigation map. You know, pretty basic stuff. Soft reset. Press and hold the following 6 buttons for 1 second to perform a soft reset. You know what? I tried this earlier, chat, and this did not work. Is it like in a really specific order? Do I literally have to do L1, L2 select, R1, R2 start button? Because normally it's the 4 shoulders and then select start, and that didn't work for me. So I'll keep that in mind in case we need to do that. I'm not going to read through all the tutorial stuff. I'm just trying to get a basic idea of what to expect with this game. And a battlefield for combat as well. Oh, so they introduced a mini-map as we walk around. That's actually fantastic. If that is what I'm taking out of that. That's actually really great news for us. So we're not going to read about what experience means. I'm assuming you as the chat understand what that is at this point. Interestingly, it says using crest magic and special attacks consumes MP. SP sanity, so we got that there. What is DCP? DCP, dominance capacity. Your character's ability to use crests indicates the degree to which a crest's potential could be unlocked. Each crest that is equipped will consume DCP according to the level of the given crest. Huh, so we're getting kind of like a materia system? Maybe? I guess to translate it to terms people might understand. Maximum HP, MP, SP, and DCP will increase as your character level rises. Okay. So I'm imagining it could just be stat boots and or abilities, because it did sound like there was crest magic. So, Strength makes sense. I'm not gonna read most of these out. I have to remember that POW is like willpower. I think that one is always gonna throw me off, and that impacts our magic resistance / special resistance. Agility we know is godlike. We want to be rushing that as soon as possible. Hold on. Oh, so they have two things that affect hit rate and evasion. I think they made luck do that as well. Interesting. As I said before, we're not going to read through most of this. I'm just trying to see like what's new between the games. So far, it's not that different. We have a weight category. This is new. Your character's weight. This affects the distance an enemy is knocked by a hit and the amount of time you're down after taking a hit. The 3 weight classes, light, normal, and heavy. A character's weight does not change. Affinity. This indicates a character's capability with other characters. It affects damage caused by combos and combo magic. Okay, so that's a completely new mechanic. I did see that there was a tutorial very soon. We'll be taking a look at probably this in further detail. Affinity increases when characters fight alongside one another and raises the chance of making combo attacks. Okay. There are 7 classes: light, dark, earth, water, fire, wind, and non-class. And here's all the elemental pairs. So fire and water are opposites, earth and wind, dark and light. So we could try to remember this. I think generally it makes sense. Just non-class, there's no counter to it, I guess. We'll just have to remember that. Yeah, like we know what cash is. Like, that's fine. Playtime, that's fine. I think we covered everything in the basics. Yeah. Take a look at the system. Again, most of these things are going to be self-explanatory, but I'll just put it in the beginning. Dolby Digital 5.1. Oh, options has message speed. We're fixing that. I cannot stand the speed at which these messages are cramping out. That's important for me to know, chat. I'm sorry, there's what? Tarot cards and aroma oils are separate items? Okay. Yeah, we'll look at the score at some point. That's fine. We're familiar with what the library does. Do they really have a help topic on the help topic? Oh no. Orange indicates a file you have not yet read. Well, I mean, well, it says the word new. So they still have the mechanic of going berserk. We do not receive experience as a reminder if we go berserk. So if we game over, we either load data or go to title screen. So there's no retry. So this is a reminder. We could be petrified or paralyzed in game over. That's actually important to know. I don't think paralysis was a thing in the other game. Or if it was, we were immune the whole time and I just don't remember it. Yeah, we're just gonna skim through these. Yeah, there's apparently a turn order display. We're familiar with pincer attacks and advantage attacks from other games. Combo system allows you to connect the attacks of party members that cause more damage. Launch a combo and misuse the combo command. Move near another character to get into combo mode. Enemy attacks may occasionally knock you into combo mode position as well. Perform a combo when one of the combo mode character's turns comes up. Select the tap to open the judgment ring. If you succeed, the combo ring will appear. Succeed again to set the combo. Oh, so there's like a double judgment ring going on. The second character will then be able to attack. However, if one character fails to damage the enemy, the combo will fail, and the succeeding character in the combo will not be given their turns. Ooh. So if you hardcore botch the first character, you're in big trouble. Got it. The advantage of a combo are that it allows you to acquire extra turns and combine hits for more damage. However, the close placement of your characters increases the risk of being hit with a ranged attack. Right. Okay. That's kind of an interesting balance, because we were seeing spells had more of an AoE. So we could go for risky damage and extended combos, but spells are more likely to hit us. Like, instead of it just hitting one character, it's going to hit 2, guaranteed. Interesting. So standard hit is the easiest thing to connect with combos. Looks like standard combo starter. High angle hits knock enemy into the air. amount of time an opponent is in the air is always the same. You can anticipate this to time combo attacks. Okay. Knockdown hit slams the enemy to the ground for a short period. The heavier the enemy, the longer the downtime. However, this can make it difficult to time combo attacks, allow certain combos that cannot be performed with high angle hits. I'm assuming that'll make more sense as we go along. I think this is something I just have to kind of feel. Hard hit, have the shortest window for connecting combo attacks. However, if it hits a wall, they will fly into the air and will have a high angle hit later than enemy of the far back. Okay, so I guess this is like a 3D fight, and we will potentially have to think about wall combos. So hard hit equal wall combo, the more rewarding. Got it. Interesting. So after we do the normal judgment ring, I have to guess what face button to use to continue the combo. That's also new. Combos can include both physical and special attacks. You must understand the characteristics of special attack to use them effectively. Starting a combo. Combo increases along with number of hits. Okay, we got scaling damage. Confirmed. All special attacks have a fixed hit class at the end of a combo. Hard hits useful knocking apart to break their combo. Oh, so like if I get juggled into the air, I would want to hard hit the opponent. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So I might be able to interrupt enemy combos on myself. Okay. Hard hits are difficult to incorporate into combos, so you should try to time them to be final attacks. Interesting. For combos of 3 or more characters... Oh, you could combo up to 3 characters? Wow. Okay, well, this is getting a lot more complicated. For combos of 3 or more characters... Wait, 3 or more? Are we allowed to have more than a 3-person party? Okay, that would be new. High angle knockdown attacks are easier to connect. Remember, attacks that cause more hits will result in higher damage. Multiple hit linear attacks. Straight line attacks cause more hits. However, if the opponent is flying or knocked down, only some of the hits may actually connect. Okay, so it is like a fighting game. I have to think about, like, if I'm air juggling and all I do is kind of like straight reaching attacks, I could push them out of range. Better to use start at the combo rather than the middle of a combo. Okay. Enemy attack may knock your character out of combo mode. This is called breaking a combo. You can prevent this by using the resist defense command. You can also attack enemies to break their combos as well. Okay, so that's the other counterplay. We have a simple command in case we don't want to combo and leave ourselves open. That's really good to know. Critical hits are self-explanatory. I don't think I'm going to read this. An attack is strike area attack. Even more damage is caused. Okay, so strike just does more in general when it crits. There are 4 types of range attacks: circular, linear, piercing, and all. Interesting. I mean, I'm not going to read what circular does. Some of this is like fairly explanatory. I'm just looking to see if there's any interesting notes in here. As the range expands for linear, the width of the line will grow. Okay, that's important to remember for later. Piercing shots should be evident. I wonder if we'll get a character with a gun. For example, luring spy. I think we saw in the intro. All always hits everybody. That makes sense. Ooh. This is actually the most important thing I've read so far. So we have the resist command to break combo. However, your sanity points will decrease according to the number of hits. Oh, I'm not using this until like the end of the game. No way. So if she just resists combos and gets hit twice, I'm out in like 2 turns? That's terrible. It's actually terrible. The Judgment Ring is back. I'm not gonna read that. Yeah, it's color-coded. I'm not gonna read the Judgment Ring. You should know what it is by now. Plus, we'll probably get a tutorial on this. I will try my best to hit the red narrow area. That's about it. So it's just saying that there's differences between... Oh, apparently if we have 100% effective hit, it indicated by good. Good to know. You can equip ring items to add special effects to physical attacks. Okay. I think that was in the other game. However, they can only increase players' hit number by 2. We'll try to remember that for later. Ew, there's like an auto pass. Let's not do that. You'll select from among 4 types of judgment rings to use during battle, each with its own rules. Normal, practice, technical, and gamble? What? What does this mean? I mean, we've seen normal judgment ring. I mean, right. As long as we keep landing successes, it keeps going. Practice intended for beginners. Pressing X instead of the specified area will not stop the rotation of the indicator. Of hits. Oh yeah, so practice mode is like if judgment ring is too hard. Normally, if there's multiple hit areas and you miss, let's say, the first one, you're still allowed to hit the second and the third one. So we're not going to be playing easy mode. Yeah, we're not playing easy mode. That's fine. What's technical? Intended for advanced players. Pressing the X button outside of any specified areas will stop the rotation of the indicator and the action will fail. The rules are strict. The effect of the strike area is higher than that of the normal ring. Oh, wait, what's the difference between technical and normal? What's normal then? Pressing X outside of the specified areas or allowing the indicator to pass through an area will stop the rotation. I'm not understanding the difference between these. If chat read normal, what normal does, and can explain to me what the different... I mean, technical saying, like, it is a wider hit area, but why is it different from normal? Doesn't it stop it in the same scenario? We're allowing the indicator to pass through an area will stop the rotation of the indicator. Does it mean, like... I don't know what that means. To be honest, I think I would have to let it fail to get a better understanding. It's something about the way if you miss it, I think is what it's intending to say. But if we have a choice, I'm gonna play on technical. Oh no, what is gamble? That sounds horrible. Why would I want to gamble with the judgment ring? Those who want to try their luck with only one hit area, succeeding has the same effect as hitting every area on a normal ring. Also hitting the single strike area has the same effect as hitting every strike area on a normal ring. The more difficult the normal ring, the narrower the area of the gamble ring. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that, chat? Why? Why wouldn't I, like... That just sounds gross. That actually sounds gross. I hope I'm not forced to use it. Did it explain how I swap it? Because it says I could select from 4. I think I want technical so I have a bigger strike range. Because that sounds like the Shadow Hearts 1 implementation. I'm assuming normal is somehow more forgiving, question mark, and practice and gamble, I understood what the differences were, but between normal and technical, from reading that, I did not understand. So let's read about white magic. Nikolai's special ability, the holy power can injure enemies and restore health to friends, pretty simple. And finally, we're just gonna read through all the status ailments. Unconscious, we revive at the end of combat. I mean, most of this is self-explanatory. All status abnormality disappears when the battle ends. That's always kind of nice. Yeah, we gotta be low. There's poison and deadly poison. If a poison character is poisoned again, they become deadly poisoned. Some attacks cause this directly. So there's kind of like poison light and poison dark. Good to know. Reverse with an item special ability or waiting for a certain period of time to elapse. So poison will wear off over time, even in combat. As will paralysis. Seal makes sense, just stops you from using abilities. Petrify, we've seen in like every video game ever. They will not get XP, apparently, if they're petrified at the end of combat. That's important to know. Insta-death, unfortunately, we are aware of. It's very interesting in this game series it counts as a status abnormality, because you can actually get immunity to that with the crucifix. So I wonder if that'll be a thing in this game. Mental break, character loses a set amount of MP at the end of every turn. I don't know if that'll be a big deal if all I do is manual attack, but we'll see. And a character consumes SP 3 times faster than normal? That sounds horrendous. Yeah, we've seen the ring abnormalities like small ring, fast ring, invisible ring. I'm assuming it's just all the same things there. Speaking of which, yeah, most of these will fade over time. Tight ring just halves the size. Small ring we've seen literally just reduces the judgment ring. Random ring, no. Fickle ring. Oh, irregular speed. That one sounds terrible. See, I guess that would be the only time I would consider a gamble, is if it's irregular. I'd rather just get it all in one try than 3 different attempts. That's the only scenario I could think of where I would willingly go to gamble, because it's just like, I'm either gonna hit it or I'm not gonna hit it, and it's easier just to hit one ring. But then again, it shrinks the area to hit, so I don't know if that is even a good strategy. It might not be. Hides the location of the hit and strike areas. Oh, don't worry about that blind ring. I just gotta learn one character and we're good to go. Up ring? Oh, speed up. Fake ring places fake hit areas at the judgment ring. That is just cruel. Reverse? I have to do it in reverse, so that's new. Parameter abnormalities. I mean, most of these are fairly self-explanatory. I'm not going to read through them. I'll just let them spawn the text for those that are really curious, but I'm not going to read through these. I think we've received most of the information we're looking for. Kind of gross we could get speed down, though. Alright, so we're now done. We've now covered every health topic. It only took us like 20 minutes. That's fine. Let's take a look at our score. How are we doing? Battles fought 0, peaceful days, ring successes 0 out of 0, pathetic, perfect successes, safety first, combo incompetent, oof, newbie shopper, and Tokyo Station distance traveled. We are ranked 99, the Revenant. Well, before we go any further, interesting we could get more character bios right now. I might as well just do it. We have General Hyman we saw in the cutscene. Imperial German Army General and the commander of the Luxembourg forces. He orders Karen's squadron to investigate the demon of Doremi impending their invasion force. And I can make him nod along with the action button. And I think he is the only character I have access to. Indeed. So with that out of the way, yeah, let's have it remember what we did last. And I think I need... We'll leave it on fast, but normal speed is way too slow. I don't know if I want to set it to Dolby Digital 5.1. I guess I could hear it to see what it sounds like. I don't know I really hear a difference. But you know what? Let's leave it on Dolby for now. See how it treats us. Oh, I am leaving the navigation map on all day. If we're playing this game blind, ooh, we're taking that for sure. In fact, I'm going to save the fact that I just changed those settings in case, for whatever reason, we get cold echoed and get wrecked. But I have a feeling we'll probably be okay. So anyway, starting area. It took a while, but promise chat, things will happen. 1 week later, late night, Vatican.
Is this your first time at the Vatican?
Yes.
I need to do some careful preparation before we go to Dom Remy. There's a certain item that I must have in order to complete this mission.
A certain item?
Yes, a sort of good luck charm. It's used for exorcisms.
And that's where we're going now?
Yes, it's inside a Poina Tower. Also known as the Tower of Atonement. It seems you know of it. For many, many years, dangerous heretics and others like them were kept imprisoned there. It's filled with the spirits of those who went mad from the torture. That's why it's a safe resting place for the item that I seek.
But why am I coming?
Well, to get to the top of the tower, I need your help. I'll feel much safer if you're with me.
Dot 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 dot, she says in response. So I have a feeling he was probably a previous resident here, given the profile spoilers. Way to go, Shadow Hearts 2.
It's this way, Lieutenant.
Okay, there we go, chat. Took a little while, but we're finally at the tower. I'm sorry, this is the fast text appearance. I'm putting it on instant. That was so slow. Did you see that? That was like, I should warn you. Like, I will go absolutely mad waiting for that text. I should warn you, it's completely different here inside the tower. It's filled with real monsters and ghosts, you know. Monsters? But don't worry. Compared to that demon and Dom Remy, these should be a snap to handle. Now make sure you don't wander too far away from me. Let's go. Oh, the classic Shadow Hearts slowdown. We're used to seeing that. Let's go ahead and change that immediately. Please leave it on instant. So I see immediately a save point. I can see the radar in the upper left. That is a welcome feature. And a combat. Hello, combat. Battle basics, learn about battle basics? Sure. Let's see what the game would teach new players. We are very familiar with this. This should be interesting. First, let's cover normal attacks, use attack. Pretty simple. So good old Judgment Ring. Yeah, we're gonna be aiming for the red, or at least the tail end of the normal strikes. Funky music. Oh, I think the game automatically did that. I don't think I pressed anything there. Makes sense. It is demonstration. So I'm gonna just let it go through. Yeah, it's automatic. The game is just showing, you know, if you miss a hit, then they go forward. So again, that to me seems like the normal behavior, so I'm not really sure what's different about that. We're gonna be using white magic. Blessed Light, indeed. Ooh, it does have a nice AoE. Interesting. We can see the difference between normal strikes and spells. The green one just kind of preps it, which is what they're talking about. And blue is the strength of the ability. So you can kind of tell by the more blue it is, the more damage it deals. That's always an interesting mechanic with the spells. I'm glad that that is in here. Bean's asking why is she supposed to be the guide right now. She's not meant to be the guide right now. They're going to some place before they go to Dom Remy. As that's why she was asking about it. That's just a ring you just learned about. There are other types of rings that appear in the game. Same basic rule applies. Try to hit every area on the ring. Simple enough. So, ooh, I don't have any other options. We can just go for hard hit to see what it looks like. Nice, got the strike. Just one shot him, okay.
Don't underestimate me because I'm a woman.
Basic XP, basic cash. Aw, that music sounds very familiar. That is the Shadow Hearts victory music right here. So we need to be in 4 more encounters in order to level. That seems like a bazillion miles away. Or at least a bazillion minutes, I mean.
Those were easier than most. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Okay, appears I have full control again. I will say, it is a little weird when I hold the run button, it doesn't behave like I think it would. 1 second, chat. I want to figure out what the difference is between this. This is really going to bother me. That is so weird. Okay, chat, let me explain this, and let me know if you've ever played a game that did this before, because I can see why games don't do this. So, if I hold on the control stick, left, right, or up, I move at a faster pace. In fact, I move faster in general. But if I move on the D-pad, I walk. But if I hold the run button and use the D-pad, I run. But if I hold the run button and use the control stick, I walk. Oh boy. And also, for some reason, when you go diagonal, you don't run. Oh, that is just weird. Okay, listen. I don't know why they did that. I'm just going to be using the D-pad. I just want to explain that to you, chat. That was just... It was very weird. It threw me off. So if you see me randomly alternating between run and not run, that's the explanation for it. It's a very strange control decision. I'm assuming there's going to be... Oh, I see a chest there. Like that camera angle revealing it. I know, right, chat? Like, I've not played a game that did that. I'm like, why wouldn't that one always run? What would be the purpose of that? Well, surprisingly, we haven't gotten into another encounter, but I'm going to save anyway. I've mastered movement in this game. So maybe only using the D-pad wouldn't be the worst thing on the PlayStation 3. Looks like we have a couple different paths to choose. Sure, let's learn about combos. Start a combo, you have to party member combo mode. We read that in the tutorial. Oh, now it lets me go to combo. Okay, I couldn't do that before. And we don't want to use resist because then they'll lose sanity faster, unless we think they're gonna get comboed. The game is just going to start us, presumably with high angle. Yeah, and then a button shows up and I gotta press it to continue comboing. So that's automatic. I didn't press anything there. I guess via the demonstration text. Actually, what's very interesting is I think they reused that specific font base for Sengoku Basara, including the color versions. That to me is very interesting. I wonder if that's a common font in game development. So yeah, now that we're there, we get the turn. That's still automatic. Kind of like it. We have basic launchers. So they made the combat a lot more interesting in this game so far. Demolish your sword. It won't if you believe. And also have magic. And also live in this world. They're especially good against bosses and unusually strong opponents. Interesting way to frame that. Activate shortcuts by switching on combo switch setting and combo setup. Okay, we're gonna have to look at that. See the command menu help for more information on combos and shortcuts. I don't remember seeing anything in there about shortcuts. We'll have to go back on this, because I'd like to not have to, like, D-pad down 5 times. Combo, for sure. They've, like, the pair-up system. Ooh, almost got the strike. Oh, I missed the triangle. I was just slightly too slow, chat. I forgot I had to press another button. I have to get used to that. Try that again. Oh, defeated before I could see it. Oh well.
I can still fight.
Got more XP that time. We're getting closer. Halfway to leveling. There's a door over here, but it's not marked by like a red or anything here. But we could go here. Interesting. So let's investigate the rest of the room before we go up there. That looks like progress. Huge door. The door is firmly locked. Oh, is red like a locked door? Oh, that's kind of the inverse of what I thought that would be. Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense if they use green bars in the future. But when we were over there, it didn't have, like, if it had like a green bar, then I would fully agree that that makes sense. But this one didn't indicate that there was more of a path here. We have to keep in mind the minimap might not actually tell us where to go. Like, unless that really thin, translucent bar is supposed to indicate progress, which is kind of ridiculous if it is. They should have definitely colored that green. Just saying, chat. They're gonna go with the theme of lock versus open. They needed something there. Or even just a blue. Ooh, camera angles. We descend the stairs and not see where we're going. Classic. Anything hidden over here? No. Another combat. See if it's a tutorial or not. Doesn't appear to be. Go for the statue. It is random what button it is. That's what I wanted to learn. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. It remembers I should combo, but then, oh, there's no really good way to do that then. Does hard hit do a lot of damage to him? I want to find out. I think so. Again, we're supposed to use that for the combo ender, which is fine. We'll just do some standard attacks and see how that feels. These enemies seem really weak, so it doesn't really make sense to delay.
You thought you could face my sword?
Okay. Not too far away from leveling.
Many have been imprisoned and died here over the years. Noblemen who lost in battle. Tragic princesses who were thought to have died of illnesses. You can still feel their malice.
I knew it.
What is it?
I'm not sure. But when I met that demon in Dom Remy, I didn't sense the malevolence that I feel from the people in this tower.
Huh. Could it have been because you were so afraid then?
That may be part of it, but he was beautiful.
Interesting word to use.
Also,
Also?
he seemed sad.
Well, there's the word malevolence again, as the chat says. Listen, chat, every game is Ys, every game is Tales of Berseria. It's fine. Another monolith. We interact with this at all, or is this just background? Well, it's apparently a fight. Oh no, not a back attack. Damn, we might have to heal ourselves soon. Disappointing. I'm taking a significant amount of damage here. Let's combo them and see how that goes. Reserve for Yggdrasil. Give it time, chat. I'm sure it'll happen. Dang. I had too many strikes, chat. So we'll probably heal after this, because she'll die if she gets hit again. Hopefully we could just clean this up and use our healing magic to heal. That's kind of risky to go for the strike there. I don't know why I did that. Considering if I dropped that, the whole combo would have ended. Nice.
Pathetic creatures.
She leveled up, so she can heal for more now, which is good for us. An okay amount of cash. Nice. I think we'll run from combat for a little bit. Okay, so there is a separate camera angle here, but I don't seem to be able to do anything. Oh, oops. I made the mistake of trying to use the control stick, chat, which is very weird. I would have preferred the dynamic movement, but I guess I'll play on the D-pad. Hello, chest. Hit area expand? Is that just an accessory? No. Maybe it's a consumable like it is in the other games? No, it's not. I don't... What did we pick up then? If it's not an item, unless it's a help topic? Like, what did we just pick up? I'm confused now. Oh, here's combo setup. This is new. Assign specific combo buttons to various characters. Oh. Okay, we're making use of the 4. That's fine. I'm gonna leave that as is, I think. I'll just try to learn the defaults. Change setting for all members combo shortcut feature. Oh, so I still have to kind of flip-flop between them. But that means I don't have to D-pad up. So I mean, standard hit's fairly significant. I'm just trying to think if there's a way that this will make sense to me. I just need to practice with it, I guess. Because it's just new, I guess. And nothing hidden over here. Proceed. I'll probably run from combat because I want to not use items, hopefully. Ring Soul says, I am the Ring Soul, the will of the Judgment Ring, the administrator of all fate. Where were you last game if you existed? What the? The world drowns in its own history, and in this time you must carry the burden of fate. Fate? I can see it. I can see thy future. This I entrust to you. Got attack boost. Oh, maybe it's a spell. Maybe we got a spell. Or a seal. I'm sorry, or whatever they called it. Because they did mention we had equipables and that we would get DCP increases. So maybe we just haven't unlocked that feature yet. We're like slightly too ahead of the game. Got it. What? The power to command the Judgment Ring. Such power will help you carve your way through destiny. Wait, why give this to me? Is he able to see this? Because he's not communicating at all during this, which is strange. The Judgment Ring has the power to change the world. Fate only follows a straight path if it is used well. What? Fate? A straight path? There is nothing more to say. I will appear to you again to bestow upon you more power. Why, thank you, magical floating ring soul that grants us items. But beware, I am always watching to see if you are truly the one to command destiny. Whatever that means. Yeah, I would dot that too, Karen. You should be honored being chosen like that. Oh, okay, so he did see it. We weren't just hallucinating. Don't keep your new power all to yourself. Ring customization has been added to the command menu. Okay. Allows you to enhance Battle Judgment Ring with ring items. Okay, so that's what a ring item is. Literally granted by the ring. Makes sense. You want a more detailed explanation on ring customization? Sure, let's see what the game teaches new players. Change 5 individual settings of the Judgment Ring. Your hit area, you can expand ring by equipping the area expanding items. Interesting. So this looks like they kind of fixed the issue that Shadow Hearts 1 had, where you would enhance an item, but it would be stuck to that item and you would end up burning a lot of gold. So I kind of like that system being separated. It just looks like more of the same there. And then I get to choose to enhance the weaker ones, for example, which I think is actually a very interesting implementation. I think I might like this more, even though I think effectively we could end up stronger with the other system. But it would leave money to do other things in this game. And expand the areas you're weak at, making the ring easier to use and more effective to you. Okay. Add-on effects by equipping items, supplement your attacks with special properties. Nice, we could cause debuffs. So there's a lot more strategy involved, I say, with the items. I'm liking where this is going so far. I'm not going to read all the dialogue, as I said before. I think most of it's pretty self-explanatory. Well, apparently we can get an attack boost to add number of attacks. Ooh. Very interesting. I like that. We'll have to use that later. Yes, obviously more hit areas means more strikes. Yes, yes, game. I like how they're like, but if you have more, you're more likely to miss. I'm like, I don't think that's really going to be a problem until we start getting, like, double speed. I'm not that bad at the game Shadow Hearts 2. Oh, here's the ring type. Is it going to re-explain this in a way that is different? Yeah, the default is normal. Like, again, why would I not just leave it on technical? Practice ring we don't want. Absolutely not. Oh, technical stops the whole attack from succeeding. Okay. That's what the difference is. So if you botch it at all, you don't get a strike. I mean, that's how spells worked in Shadow Hearts 1, honestly. I think that's just free if you end up using it as a, if you end up being a spellcaster, I don't see a reason not to use the technical ring. It just looks like free strike range to me, honestly speaking. Yeah, I really don't want to do the gamble ring. And we will not be doing auto ring. Yeah, unless they have really bad weapon layouts for weapons. Like, for example, some of the sword strikes on Board Vampire were extremely difficult. I don't see why I would ever use this. Yeah, limiting to one attack per turn, bad idea. I feel like this would actually just make the game a lot harder. There's no reason to do this. Like, can you imagine if you're like, hey, I could do 40 damage a turn, or I could do 120 by just manning up? Like, of course I'm gonna take the triple damage. So, I mean, so we can increase the number of times we can hit already with the protagonist. Let's go ahead and do that. Why does that just seem to shrink the hit area? Wait, what's the upside of this? I thought it was supposed to make the strike that. I thought it was increasing our strike damage. Maybe it just increases our damage? I guess we'll have to find out. I'll try this. Because that means I could just focus all of our efforts on this character. So I could just kind of do something like this for safety, if I really want to. Oh, that barely changes it at all. Yeah. I don't see a point in doing that then. I'll just leave it on the hit area for now. Oops. Strike. Oh, I have 3 separate strike areas. Nice. Okay, then I'll do it on the first one then. Fine. So I could share it between characters, but honestly, I really don't think we're going to be keeping this character, as I said before. I'm not going to get hung up on him. I'd rather just get used to the protagonist. Hello, Rixian. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, if we're being spied upon, for sure, Reen, we're gonna have a lot of personal moments in the game. We have the glowing aura here. Wonder what that's all about. Surrounded, chance for a first strike. Okay, well, let's actually use magic to just end this fight then. Also, yeah, I think this should be good. Oh, there's no way to hit all of them. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So we got good, max damage. This should just one-shot them. The Blessed Blade already way better than it was in the other game. The 3 hits allows us to actually get the kill. Nice. No damage victory, extra cash. Nice. I'm hoping this is just like an HP restore and not an actual boss fight. Although I guess we'll see. Maybe I shouldn't make that assumption. Let's just use the MP up then. Not make an assumption here. Yeah, what is this purple glowing sigil? It's a teleporter? Okay. Well, let's look around the room before we commit to that and see if there's any items that I missed, like over there. Speaking of, another pure leaf. It looks like the other door is locked. Okay, that's right. This door is locked, so this is the only way we could go. I like the hand door. I'm glad we went back and looked at it. Sealed door. The door is tightly sealed. I like the skull above the door. It just... What a very normal place. Just immediately got attacked. He's gonna walk to the save point, chat. Get wrecked. These enemies are kind of spread out. Let's just do separate strikes for now. So I could see this character is gonna go first, so I should probably target him. I was gonna say, hopefully with the strike we can get the kill. I love them doing the uppercuts. It's amazing. Again, his hitboxes are so wide, I don't see a reason to even boost them at all. Now that we got 3 strikes here, might as well take advantage of it.
Now stay down.
So I think we got a healing item there. We might be using that in a little bit. More importantly, this is our first save in a while, so let's go ahead and save. So I like that you could kind of on the fly customize the rings. That way you don't have to even do it in town. I really like that feature. I think for now I'm gonna leave it on technical. I don't know if this will hurt me in the long run or not, but for now, let's do a more challenging ring, I guess. This is it, behind this door. Be careful now. There's a familiar keeping guard in there. I almost thought he meant like a familiar person, but no, he means more like a summon. Karen dots him in reply. Thank you, Karen.
There you are.
Well, let's see if I get punished for comboing here, chat. See, I need to learn the shortcut for high angle. This is the one I need to think about. That's a gargoyle? Okay. Allegedly, chat. Allegedly. Oh, I like our little uppercut kick there. Nice. Evil Ray, familiar looking spell. Didn't do that much damage though, so I'm not that concerned. I think we'll just do that again. So I think L1 is standard combo, so I might be able to leave him like this and just use L1 to shortcut that. Yeah, see, oh, see, that instantly put me up there. Oh, that's a good shortcut. I like that shortcut. It didn't automatically use it either, so that's pretty useful for us. We're doing a ton of damage. If he gets hit again, I'll heal. Think about it. He's got 11. I think he could combo one more time, chat. Then we'll use a healing item on him. The enemy almost looks like it's dead, which is good. I am landing a lot of strikes, which should lead to a lot of better damage. Oh, I should probably have hit hard hit there. I wonder if that would have killed. So he should still be alive. But how wounded is this creature? Oh, it's almost dead. Oh, then we don't even need to heal. Whatever. Say goodbye. There we go. Very clean boss battle, chat.
God grant them mercy.
Ring no miss victory, extra seed, enemy action number 3 turns, bonus XP. So I guess if we complete the battle really quickly, we get bonus XP. Max hits, earned us an item. There's a lot of things to consider, I guess. I kind of like that. It rewards you for skillful play. Big fan of the changes so far in this game. I think it adds like another depth to the combat compared to the other one. Where normal strikes, you know, you do the standard ring, but now you have a reason to kind of manipulate it a bit. Liking it.
Is that it?
Yes. The ultimate tool for exorcising demons.
Oh, that was it? We just have the tool and we leave? Okay, well, we got full healed in between. Look at that, chat. Masterful. Didn't even use any items. Excellent boss fight. Could not have gone better. Can we see said item anywhere? Doesn't look like we can. Oh, I'm sorry. We got a pure seed, which is new. I guess we should take a look at both the seeds we got earlier. Let's take a look at the description. Thera seed. Freshly sprouted. Thera seeds, though the timing of harvest is difficult. The seeds are more efficacious, I guess effective would be a better word, than leaves due to the concentrated nutrients. Got it. So restores 150 HP. So we already have a super heal this early in the game, which is kind of crazy. A pure seed, which restores 6 sanity. The soft-shelled seed can be rolled around the tongue like hard candy. It is very bitter when bitten into. It acts like as a sedative to calm nerves. Okay. Yeah, we're doing excellent. We've gained pretty much nothing but items. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Don't know if there's anything else we should really be considering. I didn't look to see if there was a add-on effect. Oh, there is. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll leave evasion down 1 on her, I guess. We'll resave. Ultimate weapon, easy game. I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess.
A guard, eh? Don't worry. I've made the necessary preparations.
Preparations?
Yes.
Split up and surround the church.
Apparently, they made the necessary preparations. What happens if we try to talk to this guard? What does he have to say to us? Johan guarding entrance. Rest assured, nothing's getting past old Johan. Well, I have a feeling something already got past him. Well, we have a couple choices here. Let's go over here. On a leaf. Got it. As I said before, we'll probably be running from encounters for a little bit. Feel like we did pretty well. We could just afford to do that. This is just a dead-end path with nothing down it. Bit disappointing. I will say, though, chat, I feel like this game is a breath of fresh air when it comes to encounter rates. I feel like I'm not being suffocated by them so far. If there's some kind of statue, let's investigate. Like, I went like a whole area and did not get into combat. I'm sorry, what? Why are we being attacked by duck toys? What? I guess I should try to beat every enemy once. But still, pretty ridiculous. Oh, oops. I was distracted by the duck toys, Sean. But why though? So I guess that's the downside of technical. Oh, that looked way scarier than it really was. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep going. Die, duck toys. You don't belong in this world. How dare you make children happy? Perish. Goodbye. I love the little sound effect they make when they stack. The bonk, bonk, bonk. So yeah, I think the rule of thumb is we will probably... I can't believe I botched that again. That's actually risky because she's about to lose sanity. There we go. We're fine though. Again, I'm thrown off by the power of the duck toy. Okay, amount of cash. So far, nowhere to use it though. Okay, so this is just a guard. What do you have to say? Newly promoted Boff Herd. Oof. Please help me with some of these names. Just like, what a name. If that demon comes back, I'll give him the hot taste of death this time, and that's a promise. Yeah, you're probably gonna die. So anyway, what's over here? Hit area expand? Sure, we'll customize. I seem to be missing the first one. Wow, that barely expands it. That's kind of crazy. But I'll add it to her. I know, that name is something else. There's the village in front of us. Is there anywhere else we could have gone, like over here, for example? Because there are hidden items. Like, see, there was no chest there, but we got a leaf. So we do have to be careful. We can't just assume dead ends are dead ends in this game. So that's a reoccurring feature from Shadow Hearts, where some items are in chests, some aren't. You're rewarded for exploring. Hello there, identical soldier. Samuel, the anxious medic. Commander, are you sure? Oh, he just full HP MP restores? Wow, glad I didn't spend any items yet. Ooh, lots of weird side areas here. Well, we're gonna be visiting him a lot. We might as well take advantage of his healing. So we have Wooden Lion and Ducky Toy. Hello, Wooden Lion. We're gonna try to kill you. Ooh, too tough. That thing did some serious damage. Yeah, let's kill the lion first for sure. Goodbye. We'll combo the duck toy, chat. Oh, it didn't even survive the combo.
I didn't expect much anyway.
I'm guessing the village is possessed with malice and the children's toys are coming to kill us. Nikolai almost leveled. So probably from now on, I'll be avoiding encounters unless we see something new. They think they could keep us out with these little toys. Where is everybody, I wonder? They're probably hiding somewhere. I bet that wolf that was howling was warning the villagers. What? Demons and wolves protecting a village? Yes, admirable, aren't they? Foolhardy little volunteers. That is rather strange. So we're acknowledging that. So feel proud, chat. The game acknowledges that it's weird. Let's go ahead and get that HP restore. Again, the only character's level I really care about is Karen's, because we're going to be stuck with her for a while. Man, she's level 3 and has still not gained a single point in sanity. Oof. So we see she's still 0 out of 10 for DCP, so there's still yet another mechanic that hasn't been introduced yet. We'll try to run from this, I think. Yeah, let's just run from this. Can't run away from this battle? Is that just in general the failure message, or literally I can't escape this battle? Oh no, that's bad. I'm gonna try escaping one more time, and if it fails, Wow, this is really bad. I'm taking a ton of damage. What the heck? Is she dead? Almost. Well, I don't think I can afford to check that anymore. Well, hello, difficulty. Alright, well, we're immediately gonna go heal. Well, the game difficulty suddenly spiked. I don't know why they were doing 10 damage to us there. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, ducks mean serious business, chat.
Pathetic creatures.
So he leveled, so he should be a bit tankier going forward. Again, I mostly just wanted to avoid combat, but maybe we can't in here? I don't know. I'm getting mixed messages. Is it just, like, it said can't versus couldn't. Like, that diction is very important. I wonder if we are forced to fight things here. And, like, I could have run in the forest, but not here, for example. I can't seem to interact with this. Oh, I can. Sort of. We'll ignore the slowdown. It's okay, Shadow Hearts too. Just don't like being streamed. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to beat every battle rather than worry about it for now. That laugh as he kicked the toy duck, chat. Love this game. Nice! Hard hit coming in clutch. No damage taken. So I think that's going to be our new strategy. If we're not going to combo, we should just be hard hitting every time. That looks so crucial. Speaking of which, I just want to look at it one more time so I can understand what button this is. Hard hit is R1. Excellent. So if I do L1, it just goes to standard. R1 is hard. I think I can learn that. I don't think I'm going to learn the difference between high angle and knockdown on this session. I'll try, but I think I can manage those two for now. Hey, soldier, do you feel that's weird that we're being attacked constantly by toy ducks? Health says, huh? Oh, it's you, Commander. I thought I heard some people around, that's all. Is there some other unit here besides ours, I wonder? Nikolai goes dot to dot to dot to dot 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 to dot to dot, and he has no other reply. Let's take that treasure chest. Thera seed. Yeah, Nikolai was really, really smug when he kicked those toy ducks, chat. Just saying. Okay, there seems to be a hidden area over here. That's a lot of toy ducks. Oh, that only work. Oh, that doesn't work the way I thought it does. So that only works in combo. That's kind of annoying. So L1, R1 just swaps between the different pages here. I thought when you press that, it would go to this. Okay. So I'm learning. So I still have to manually do this, unfortunately. I don't see the purpose in comboing at the moment. I should just go for the kill. Good to hear that wonderful laugh again. Hopefully that'll only do 3. Why did that do 10? Ridiculous. He's so happy, chat. He just loves being Nikolai. Receive God's mercy as he murders them? Some commentary there, I suppose. We're a little injured, which is a bit concerning. If we get hit again, I will for sure heal. I got another Pure Leaf. Lots of items in this game compared to Shadow Hearts 1. Like, Shadow Hearts 1 had, like, an okay, I would say, like, an average amount of items per area, but this one is, like, 3-4 items a screen, which is kind of crazy. Let's just take a safety cure right here. So I wonder what Karen's special ability will end up being, because most characters in this game do get an alternative ability. Like, maybe she'll gain fusion or something random later on. Or, like, crest abilities, as they said earlier. Sorry, Lion Toy, you need to die. There we go. Skipping that thing's turn is so crucial for us. Alright, we're having cleaner combat now that I'm using hard hit. Good choice.
Receive God's mercy.
69 experience next for Karen. Again, I would really want to run from combat, but it had me a little concerned. See, like, we had dialogue here, so that would have been a forced encounter. I wish they had slightly different music for forced encounters versus normal encounters, because we're, like, so early in the game, it's, like, it's kind of hard for me to tell. Like, I'm sure it'll make more sense as we go along. But yeah, I think we cannot run from... We'll just assume we cannot run from battles for now. And just go forward with that logic, even though I'd prefer not to be grinding. Nikolai says, the church isn't far now. Okay, Mr. Apparently a heretic. Yeah, we came across the soldiers' helmets and the gravestone. I don't think I mentioned that in our summary recap. So it looks like a lot of people have died here. But I don't know if that means they're soldiers for this town, or in general, this is meant to be more of a warning for other soldiers coming here. Sergeant Robert, the old veteran. Careful, Lieutenant. Something's up. The village seems even stranger than before. Are you telling me the wooden lion attacking isn't normal? Maybe that demon called in his boys. He's like... I'm just imagining this now, like Rude Hero going, yo, Rubber Ducky, I need you. Like, okay. Thanks for the warning, Sergeant. Pictured here, all characters not likely to survive this chapter. You men wait here. These sacrifices. The lieutenant and I will go on inside. I mean, chat, they're all the same character model. They're so dead. Can't tell me otherwise. Maybe one will survive. The true model inheritor. Oh, that didn't take very long for them.
Stop. It's dangerous to leave now.
But why?
He has come.
Wow, chat, that took all of about 10 seconds for them to die. Rest in peace, 7 of the same man.
Show your true self, demon of Dom Remy. I've been wanting to meet you, Godslayer.
All those dead soldiers outside. Are you the one who killed them?
That's right. You see, I don't want any witnesses to what is about to happen here.
Give me the girl.
What's going on?
Come and take her. If you can.
You. Give me Jean.
Nikolai?
Lenny! You're late again.
Relax. I had a stubborn sergeant to deal with. Stop right there. One dumb move and the girl here dies.
Go ahead. Then you'll die next.
I wouldn't expect any less. That's exactly what makes my long search for you worthwhile.
You've been looking for me?
I was ordered by the Lord to destroy a certain traitor. A man who brought God down from heaven and tried to lay waste to the world. But before I could, a man with the power of a demon defeated that traitor and the god he had brought down from heaven with him. Yes, it was you who did it. I'm glad to finally meet you, the man who stole my prey from me. But before you grow into a problem for me like that traitor Albert Simon, I'll root you out like the weed you are.
Who are you guys?
We are Sapientes Gladio. We alone possess the light of new hope to guide us through the 20th century.
Never heard of you.
That's fine. Once we destroy you, Godslayer, the world will learn our name. Your life will be our ticket to renown.
Huh?
And your soul will be brought back into God's grace by the power of the holy mistletoe.
Nikolai!
Wait, we had a gun this whole time?
She changing sides on us?
She's nothing to us. She's merely a tour guide. She'll die here along with the others.
Who are you, really?
It doesn't matter. Thanks for bringing us here.
Slow down there, chat.
You might have made a fine ally.
You can't handle the
It's
cutscene.
really quite sad.
It really is quite sad. Hopefully it'll speed back up.
Let that girl go. Or else.
Yeah, or else.
There we go.
You gonna shoot her too? Huh?
Ooh, his shoulders are clipping into himself. That's not good.
Huh? Rat?
What the hell?
What the hell is this?
Well, I don't think that went well for us. Did she shoot the kid? No.
Supper's ready. Mama made it. Here, it's still warm.
Thanks. He really likes you, doesn't he?
Yeah. We've been together ever since Papa died. Wow, up until now he's never taken food from anyone but me. I wonder if they'll come back.
They will.
Because they left soldiers alive in the town? I wonder what they want with the village anyway.
Huh.
Anyway, if they come back, this guy will let us know right away.
Yep.
Oh, so here you are.
Grandpa!
Jean, your mother is worried about you.
Oh,
What a ridiculous top hat.
Oh, that's good.
ugh, that stinks. Are you drinking again?
Don't be so hard on me. This is my one true pleasure.
Well, better get to bed. Your mom's waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Good night, Yuri. Good night, Grandpa.
Good night.
I'll see you in the morning. You too. Shouldn't you be turning in soon?
After I have a few more drinks.
Let me see that.
Huh? Just a little sip. Hey, give me that back. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh,
That's good.
wonderful. Say, how long are you planning on staying in this village anyway, huh?
I'm not really sure. What about you? How long are you gonna stick with me?
I'm not really sure either.
Lazy old bum.
They're gonna keep coming back. No matter how much you beat them, they always do.
Yep.
This war's not over by a long shot. We need...
A safer place to stay.
That's right.
There is no safe place. Not around here. You know that, don't you? That's why I'm staying right here. I'll protect this village until I die.
What's with you, huh? Sounds to me like you're just looking for a place to die.
Well, you're wrong. I don't plan on throwing my life away, old-timer, if that's what you're thinking.
Is that so?
Besides, my life isn't my own anyway. This life of mine was given to me by her.
I have a theory about something. I'm gonna wait for the cutscene to finish.
We can't go back.
Don't worry about it.
I barely managed to pull you out of that light in time. You can hardly walk.
What happened to the village?
The soldiers came and took the villagers away.
No.
Can you walk? We can't stay here.
I'm feeling better.
Don't push yourself. You barely survived. You're a lucky man. We'll head for Paris through the woods. I've got an apartment there.
But,
If they find you, they'll kill you too, Miss,
Karen.
I'm Geppetto, the puppeteer. This here is Yuri.
Geppetto?
First, you have to think about surviving, right?
I'm fine. I told you I feel all right now.
At mistletoe. We'd better figure out what kind of curse it put on you.
Sapientes Gladio.
Alright, I want to talk about a few things. I'm already theory crafting this game. I want to see... Oh, not letting me do anything. Oh, there we go. Just took a little while. Oh, so we can play with the wolf. The wolf is a confirmed playable character. But interestingly, I can't play as her. I'm not really sure what happened there. So, we could see some flashbacks. I guess I'll go in reverse order. Where he was picturing Amon going out of control. We could see his necklace turn red, which was a big thing in Shadow Hearts 1, and it indicates the malice meter instead of it being blue. Looks like we're going to be haunted by that again. I'm going to look at 2 personal files before I say anything. Yuri Volt Hyuga, called Godslayer by the Secret Society, and Rude Hero by everybody else who played the previous game. This anti-hero has the power of soul fusion. Defeated in Domremy and cursed by the mistletoe, he has sworn revenge. We have Geppetto. Oh, that's just weird. Retired puppeteer who gained fame in the great theaters of Paris. He now travels the road with Yuri and his beloved puppet, Cornelia. We have Blanca, the wolf. Raised by Jean, this white wolf of Domremy protects the village along with Yuri. His intelligence and cool-headed thinking makes him a highly reliable ally. Would have thought the dog, or not the dog, the wolf would have been Earth versus Wind, but we'll take that. So we're gonna have to get used to attacking with it at some point. Everybody's sanity total is excellent, I have to say. He could, apparently it's a very animated puppet because it could just do it on its own for some reason. Dog is a boy but has an effeminate name. Yeah, I could kind of see that. So let's analyze the past couple of cutscenes. Okay, what can we glean from Shadow Hearts 1 into this game? So is this inferring that Girl in Danger is dead? We haven't seen her. Is that the canon ending, that she dies on the train? Is the bad ending actually literally canon for this game? Because it doesn't seem like she's around, and the only reason he would really stick around at this point, if he's still protecting it, quote unquote, is maybe because it's her family village? Because he doesn't care. He's a vagabond. He doesn't really care where he grew up in. So I'm just trying to reverse engineer like what the relationship with these characters are. So if that's true, he would stick around and protect Geppetto because Geppetto could be related to Girl in Danger. I don't know if he's an uncle or like I don't know how old he is. He could technically be the father of her. But he could have a direct relationship to Girl in Danger. And thereby he's still protecting Girl in Danger / Alice's family. And one other thing that's been bothering me since the beginning, and I was thinking about this, is how many characters in this game actually have red hair or orange hair. And the only character I can kind of remember was, what's her name? Anne, I think, from Shadow Hearts 1. I think she had orange hair, but it's not a very common hair color, and I think it's because they are, you know, just part of, I'm assuming Europe in general, but maybe Russia. I don't know if that's why Yuri didn't want to fight us, is because we look like the mom. I don't know if that'll end up being a plot point or not. I was just trying to reverse engineer, because he does not seem to know us. Like, maybe because we look like the mother, he doesn't want to do, he wants to protect us. Like, he might not literally know us, but we could have, like, a passing resemblance. So again, I'm hoping we'll see more in the future, but that's what I'm thinking about right now, chat. Just voicing my thoughts. But yeah, you're concerned about the puppet. It blinks. It's so creepy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about so far. I'm curious if the game will do more with it. I don't think the mother's hair was this red, so I don't know if this character could technically be part of Yuri's family. Because her hair is really red in this cutscene, whereas I feel like in Shadow Hearts it was more of an orange. So I don't know if there's any relationship between the two. But in general, I mean, like, maybe the hair color and hairstyle reminds of the mother. We'll see. Oh, so we're not even in control at all of the other character. Interesting. Well, that's actually kind of a problem then. I lost all my hit-ups? Ooh, I don't like that at all. Hopefully we can fix that soon. Let's talk to each of the party members. Blanca, So let's talk to Geppetto. We'll be heading deep into the Ardennes forest. We'd better be prepared. Oh, and I should give you this. What is he giving us? Creepy old man. The folklore crest. Okay, so we did learn about crests earlier. The Andros crest. The fur crest. Okay. That crest has magical power. Anybody can use magic if they have it. All they have to do is equip it. What do you think? Pretty spiffy, eh? Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna ... that. Everybody will ... it. What's the matter? Thanks, but, no thanks. I don't need magic like this. I could do my fusions. No, I have a feeling we don't have our fusions, according to the power of the mistletoe. So much ... You sure? It's a pretty handy thing to have. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me it's because you can't remember spells. Oh, he got called out, chat. Well, never mind. Blanca and I will use it then. Are we gonna get the other party member back? Blanca barks. / howls. Yuri ... You understand what we're saying? Dog agrees. Well, what do you know? Crest and crest magic. Equip characters with crest magic. Two things I want to point out. One, I saw some of the subtitles were off from the voice lines. That's a pretty common issue in games like this. And then one thing that will always bother me, chat, why do they not flip the double quotes in crest change? Just want to just talk about that. That is really going to bother me that it is facing outwards from crest change there. It's just like little details like that. When I see it, I'm just like, I can't unsee it. Be able to use the crest magic that's sealed within each equipped crest. Yuri cannot equip crests. But gee, I don't know. Maybe it's because of that curse. But there's been something strange about you. Oh, that's just Rude Hero in general. He's always strange. Dog definitely agrees. The dog can use magic, chat. Power of dog is real. Okay, so we use crest magic. Let's equip Geppetto with... It just gives him all of it? Interesting. But what do these actually do? Hail Break, Mirage, Gale Spin. What does Mirage do? Can we get more info on that? Oh, it's evasion, right? Can I see what their stats are and make a personal decision based off of this? Like, what's his intelligence? 10? The dog's as smart as the old man? What? Dog OP? Oh, but his strength is bad. Ooh. That's gonna be a tough choice. So, like, technically the dog would be the one to attack more than the old man, but the dog is just as good at attack spells as the old man. I mean, I guess we'll have him equip it all for now. If I run out of MP, I can always give it to the dog. Dog is God backwards. Very astute observation. We talk to her? Is the reason she's not in the party? Apparently not. Can we leave here? Oh, we can. The dog is more intelligent than Rude Hero. Also very true. Did we get her back in the party? No. Oh, this kind of sucks. Because she took all of our combo ups. I think. Because I don't have this. Oh, no. Maybe it's equip. Maybe it's equip. I take it back. Never mind. Because we're at 3 hits with him. That's fine. Oh, but I don't have the evasion. Yeah, so I'm definitely missing some things. That's a bit unfortunate. I have a feeling we'll be leveling the dog a lot with our abilities. I don't know how much Yuri will be useful. Let's empower the dog, I suppose. Why not, chat? I'll leave it on normal ring for now. I'm not really noticing a big difference between normal and technical, but maybe I'll change it in the future. So if I hadn't equipped the other slots... Also, I'm really glad we didn't equip anything on the other character, by the way. But if I hadn't equipped the Aaron with anything, I would have had more, I think. So that's a bit unfortunate. Time to hound them with attacks. See what we did there, Kirk. What's the matter? Something seems strange. Are you telling me this party isn't normal, Karen? Grrr, says the dog. Uh-oh. Be careful, everybody. Here come some monsters. Are we gonna learn how to use dog? Apparently not. We're just going in. We'll look at their equipment very soon. Death Snail and Skeeter. What enemy names? Destroyed it instantly. Nice. We'll just go for hard hits for now. Dog had enough, chat. Oh, let's see this creepy ass attack. Let's do it, chat. Only has 1 attack? Well, that's terrible. She just poses on him? Oh no. Okay. So he's really, really bad with combos. Can we combo with dog? I would just love it. Let's combo with dog, chat. We've teamed up with dog. Launch it, dog. Oh, well, the fight's over. Never mind. MVP in the front, of course. We got Soul 3, Cash 83, 10 XP. So this presumably is building up Malice. That was a mechanic in the previous game. So if it maxes out, bad things will happen to us, presumably. Puppy power, indeed. Or excuse me, or that's his puppet power. Assuming it was meant to be puppy. Oh, no. The puppet did the pose. I take it back. Never mind. Gary says, well, guess that had to happen sometime in a creepy forest like this. Yes, an old man with a living puppet, a dog, and a German soldier had to team up with Yuri. You're right, Yuri. You're the one that's drawing the monsters to us, you know. What? It seems the holy mistletoe curse had a bigger influence on you than we thought, Yuri / Rude Hero. Influence? Yes. It's a curse that works on your mind and spirit. I bet you can't do fusions anymore, right? It's true, I didn't bother searching for the menu. I just assumed it wasn't there. Your soul has become unstable and it's emitting waves that draw the monsters. You mean they might be able to kill me while I'm like this? That's about the size of it. You're no longer god tier like in the previous game. The malice that fills the world and the malice that's trapped in your soul are growing and creating hatred. What can I do about it? We gonna learn about the graveyard again? I don't know. The only thing we could do right now is concentrate on staying alive. See Speaking of which, let's take a look at help, which I'm assuming has updated. Soul energy. First, the energy attained by defeating an enemy. You could spend soul energy to acquire new fusion monsters and raise the level of existing ones. Okay, so the soul in there is literally just the currency that from the other game. Okay, so they simplified it. Instead of elemental currency, it's just one currency. I'm okay with that change. Read about crust magic. Crusts. Allows the disputed combination character to equip up to 8 crests. Okay, combo setup. Use L1, L2, R1 to trigger preset combos. Use them during battle. You must first access the menu, select combo setup, and then switch to on. Combo buttons in advance. You can shortcut for these combos. Get into combo mode with set character while the previous character is attacking. Move the left or just select the character with whom to connect the attack. Right. Use L1, R1 to set a combo. Oh, we already did that, though. Combo setup during... move the cursor to command you want to incorporate into the combo. Press triangle to open the combo setup. Okay. Oops. You have select a command that cannot be incorporated into a combo. Pressing the triangle will not open the combo. Okay, so I'm still doing something wrong with that. I'll figure it out probably between streams, for sure. I should be able to do this. I just don't know why it doesn't work. Because it looks like it's already set up and just not being directed to this. It could be something specific, like it literally only works on the combo. Just something I have to practice with, I guess. Well, anyway, let's go through the woods. Yeah, we'll eventually unlock fusion again. Also, that just seems really inconvenient to move around. Like, how do you pick up anything? There's just, like, massive blades always in your way. They don't even, like, retract or put away. Also, Lenny's looking super smug, by the way, chat. Look at that profile image. He is enjoying life. You won't get away. I think we will. Anyway, let's see. We have 2 paths to take. One is causing slowdown. I guess we'll go here first. Combat. Enemy has surrounded me? That's unfortunate. No, they hit the dog. Wow, that's some animal abuse right there. Dang, Death Snail's going in. I like the skull for the shell. Adds to the death motif. Yeah, these things need to perish. Well, they didn't actually kill it. Oh, that's a problem. So we're gonna have the old man finish off the Death Snail, I have a feeling. What an attack, chat. We're getting attacked by bright light. Dang. Well, let's combo. I hit run away. Okay, see, it said couldn't get away. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. We'll team up with Geppetto, why not? Just annihilated it.
That was a piece of cake.
It's a piece of cake, chat. An okay amount of cash. XP wise, you know, just it's okay. So there's multiple paths to go down. I feel like this is progress. I'm actually gonna go backwards. I want to try to get as many items as I can since we're playing blind. What was over here? Nothing, apparently. Okay, is there anything over here? Oh, the path keeps going? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like making multiple decisions. I thought we had like a, this is the side path, this is the progress. Let's leave. Okay, Okay, we're out of there. I'm just looking for dead ends. Found one. I got a healing item. Looks like it's looping around. Oops, I want to turn around. Nothing hidden there. It seems like it's very easy to miss items in this game. As we if I didn't get everything in the tower, what the heck was that? Excuse me? Zosim. Little concerning. We kill with a hard hit on a death snail, please. Oh, this should kill. There we go. Oh, we missed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's use Crust Magic. Oh, it's like a piercing shot. That's not as useful as I thought. Bye-bye, apparently. Okay, we killed the threat. Mission accomplished. Ooh, dog got crit. We're doing some serious damage, though. I am landing the strikes a bit more than I thought I would be, which is good. We're not gonna get a high combo count, but we are absolutely deleting the enemy. We have an okay amount of cash for later, I guess. Malice seems to be building pretty slow, if the soul indicator is anything to look at. I think I'm gonna safety heal for the dog. I guess we'll continue. So I really don't know what is optional or not optional, unfortunately. Hidden path? Ooh. Hit area expand. See that? Like, I almost missed that. Isn't that crazy? I mean, granted, I don't need those upgrades. I feel pretty confident about hitting the ring, to be honest with you. Unless I, like, panic, but I should be fine for the most part. Like, you could see me going actually actively for the strike areas compared to the other game. Hopefully we can land these hits. Nice. Oh, it missed. Dang. Punished for RNG. That's brutal, chat. Okay. So far not seeing new enemies. So there are kind of like hidden paths we have to be aware of. Interesting. So I'm sure I've already missed items, but I'll do my best, chat. Are these where the paths... No, these are not where the paths meet up. I don't know what that other path does then, to be honest with you. Soul Benediction removes all status abnormalities. I don't think we had this before. Maybe we picked this up when they joined the party. Carving found by the painter Lowell while lost in the spirit world. A story told in his book, The Queen and I. Okay. Again, we want to basically just keep moving the whole time we're able to. I came across a bridge. This looks like probably cutscene related. Oh, I didn't realize this was a puzzle. Oh, so I need them all to be on. So what happens if I do the right one? What happens here? Oh, okay. Then I'll do the left one. Oh, that's not how I thought that would work. Oh. Uh-oh, this isn't working. I mean, I understand what to do. Yeah, no, Geppetto, I understand. I just didn't realize we were in a puzzle, so I kind of messed it up. So, oops. And also knowing that the right one moves the far left one was kind of key. I mean, I guess I could have guessed that that would have happened, but again, like, I'm not going to read the puzzle hint. No, I understand. I hate having to use my head, says Rude Hero. Sounds about right. So what would fix this? I think this will fix it. Okay. See, I understood the puzzle. That wasn't terrible. Considering I did the first move completely by accident. Hit area expand. Wow, just random item there. I mean, not really missing that much. Just gonna keep leveling dog. Why not, chat? I could use a tent here. I wish we had some healing magic for sure. But I think it's a little early to use our tents, so I'm just gonna full heal as a safety measure. I might not even need to do it. Depends on how easy this inevitable boss fight is. Guess we'll see how it goes. So, like... Alright, now I'm curious. We're gonna backtrack. If it's nothing, I'll just reset and go there. Well, like, what happens if I took the left path? Like, what was that whole left area that it was leading us towards? Because we took the middle path, and that led us straight to the boss, presumably. I didn't really see many other detour options. Let's just go take a look to satisfy my curiosity. See if this was the way back. One thing that is kind of sad is it does take a little while before you can run away when you're in combat. It's unfortunate. And also, why does it give me the item screen if I run away from combat? That's kind of obnoxious. Right? Like I understand I got nothing. I ran from combat. Unless you can kill things and get the XP, then that would make a little more sense, I suppose. We'll see. If I just stick to the right all the way there, I could just go back to where I was, except for that path. Again, I'm just gonna go all the way back here. So, like, what was this whole area? Right, chat? Like, what was this? They're a waste of time. Let's leave. Couldn't get away. Yeah, we better be running from combat. Listen, we got other things to do. I don't need to power level in this game, it's fine. It seems much easier than Shadow Hearts 1. So we missed the chest, I'm glad we went back. What's in the chest? Something that recovers MP? Okay, could be useful in the future. It's this way. That looked like it could be a hidden path almost, but not quite. Another split choice, I'm gonna go left. And check out this little catacomb. Nothing there. Huh. Oh. Oh, nothing to interact with there. So another split. Wow, it just keeps splitting. Are there 2 exits? Did I just get lucky? Yeah, what was over here then? Yeah, we'll experiment with that, I think, at some point. But right now, I don't really want to do that. I just want to leave combat. I don't want to take damage. So we have a finite amount of healing. And it would be kind of dumb to lose our healing items to just the early battles. Okay, so over here was a chest. I missed the crest. Barbados. Okay. What does Barbados do? Air Edge. Well, we'll let the dog do it. Old man has enough spells. So we would have permanently missed magic, question mark, or at least we wouldn't have been able to come back here, presumably. I'm glad that we've done this so far. Seems to be worth it. Don't get overconfident. I mean, like, but it is easier than the first Shadow Heart so far. By, like, a lot. E-item battery? What? How do we see... Wait, where are valuable items in this game? Wait a minute. Oh, I have to view all items. Interesting. And I have accessories that I don't think I'm wearing or looking at. Let's look at leather cap. Made by members of the horse riding tribe. When their trusted steed died, in its honor, they would make this hat from its hide. Lasts for years in all weather. Well, that's kind of depressing. Leather belt. Tender belt made from New Zealand sheep's leather. Provides some support to the abdominal muscles, thus increasing attack power. Cotton shirt. Strong, thick, comfortable shirt. Its absorbent material is good in hot weather. The simple design requires a tasteful touch to make it elegant. We have cloak of rags, stitched together from old rags. This is not a stylish cloak. Although it protects well enough against the elements, the wearer must bear many a pitying stare. I really love whoever wrote the item descriptions in this game. I'm glad that this is still kept up between the games. They are quite amusing for the most part. We have Rusty Fang, our current weapon on Rude Hero. Knuckle-mounted weapon. The rusty spikes make the wounds it inflicts all the more painful. That sounds really brutal. Puppet thread. Cotton thread used for marionettes, roughly spun and easily broken, used by apprenticed puppeteers to brush up their skills. Finally, tusk brush. Animal brush made from boar hair, used to clean and polish fangs and tusks to their ultimate hardness. We'll get the demon fang one day, chat, I agree. So we do have some key items on us. So we did attain, quote-unquote, the holy mistletoe. Holy item from the tower that can exorcise the demons. Saint's relic kept in the... I don't remember how they pronounce that. Opoina? How did they say that, chat? I don't even remember. They only said its name once, from what I recall, like in verbal format anyway. Fresh leaves sprout from the metal decorations, has the power to exorcise demons, but only a few. That's it. We have the parapet, which is a father's gift. This soul fragment used to be a shining blue stone. After the holy mistletoe curse, it now glows a sinister crimson. Okay, so that is... Oh, I'm sorry. So that is related. So that building of the malice is there. That makes sense. That was kind of a key thing from before. And we have a battery. Just released battery made by America's K&A Corporation. Output is weak, but it is efficient and lasts for years. Highly valued at remote work camps. So maybe we need to operate something later. I'm glad we picked up that key item. Now, the crests seem to have different levels, which I don't know what that really means. Oh, so Air Edge just adds wind damage to physical attack. I mean, it makes sense we gave the wind magic to the wolf because it's also wind magic related. Might as well just keep it in sync, I suppose. Yeah, the dog mage is real, chat. But as I said before, we're going to be avoiding a lot of combat. Save us a lot of time. We really don't need the level ups. If it's like Shadow Hearts 1, we just need to get through like the harder beginning part of bosses, and then we're home free. So we are equipped with the accessories, interestingly enough. We don't have any spare equipment so far. Actually, yeah, that is the point. We haven't come across any new accessories since we've been here. Hello, chest. Will you answer my question? No. Thera Leaf, I guess we'll find out when we eventually get a new accessory. Also, seriously, we've gone so long without meeting up with the other path. Is this just an elaborate dead end, or is this also the plot way? Because I would have thought with the save at the other place, that would have been a boss. Unless they both somehow loop around. But it doesn't seem likely at this point. Was it a mistake to not keep going past the save point? Chance for a first strike? Okay, then we'll do it then. We'll take first strikes, chat. Ooh, it didn't kill the snail though. That's bad for us. Evasion rate decreased. It feels like we're not dodging anyway, so I don't really feel impacted by that, to be honest with you, chat. We took a little damage there. Not quite worth it. Maybe next time, though. But I guess we have more cash if we really need it. I kind of doubt it. Their next level up is 3. Maybe it would be worth getting into one more combat at this point, since I've already committed. But we'll see. You got Soul Benediction? Oh, I thought we were reading the sign. Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe it's out of juice? Wonder if this battery would work. Plug it in and see. What is our goal here? I don't know where we're supposed to be going. So we had a split path in the woods where I could use a bridge, got to a save point, or I could have taken this battery here. Ride the lift. I guess. I hope I'm not missing anything. So again, maybe this all meets up and it's just kind of like an illusion of choice. I mean, I'm glad we got the crest for sure, because we didn't get anything like that on the other path. So like if we come over here, we eventually just gotta find the bridge, for example. Oh, this looks like a boss fight. But we're not doing so hot. Are you all right? Hang in there. We're almost out. Let me take a little break. I'm so sleepy. Uh-oh. Kerplunk. Oh, we are crashing. Hey, Yuri? Imagine we're going to the graveyard now.
This place. The graveyard. The one in my soul. What the hell? There's a tree here. Whoa, what's going on here inside my soul? Something strange is happening. Is it because of that mistletoe thing? Huh? What the? That's me growing there. Hey, hold on a minute. What the hell does this mean? What's going on here? Are you alive? Are you? This is bad. I'm starting to feel sick. What do I do now? I can't do soul fusion anymore either. Guess I'd better have a look around in here, inside my soul.
Cat's asking, wasn't there a tree in the graveyard in Shadow Hearts 1? Indeed there was. It looks very different. It's not quite the hill where the father was planning for the next harvest / Root Hero was digging his own grave, literally and metaphorically. So, looking a little different. You know what, chat? I want to change the ring type to technical. I'm assuming this just might be a straight up damage bonus, now that I think about it. What a creepy tree. It looks like the mistletoe thing could have come from it. That me growing in the trunk with the wrong quotations is breathing slowly like it's sleeping or something. I'm sure it's fine. We have different doors. Door of Heaven's Commandments. Instructions from heaven, maybe. What's that all about? Feel the restlessness of the monsters stirring in this place. Hey, I know. I bet their presence has something to do with why I can't do fusions anymore. Guess I better take a look. Okay, so I think this is like pick a summon. Light was pretty good for healing. And we have wind. We might try fire. I feel like that was like an unloved fusion from last time, along with water. Maybe I'll focus on those. Instructions from hell. What does it mean? What in the world does that mean? Okay, so apparently the elements are divided between heaven and hell. So water, dark, and what is the other one? Wind. Are all dark, I think. I'm not gonna interact with the doors. I think I'm just gonna choose fire. Maybe we'll get water down the line. We'll see. Wouldn't be surprised if the tree was Yggdrasil. I mean, it could be chat. Let's go investigate it. Let's see if Ifrit looks cool on this one. There's an altar here. Hold your hand up to it. Sure, why not? Or, nah, better not. We'll do why not, though. Okay. Let's see how this works. What the hell was that flash? Something's flooding into me. Light fills your heart once again. You got a Carol soul. A Carol? I guess that's better than having a Karen soul. Got a fusion power back. Okay, I get it. All I have to do is beat monsters out in the real world, collect their souls, and come back here. Why, thank you, Rude Hero, for explaining the game mechanic. I mean, I figured that out, but sure. If I revive the other classes the same way, I could do fusions with them too. I have a feeling we're not going to be leveling multiple classes that much. Like, we might have a backup to fire. Like, fire and water would complement each other potentially, because if fire doesn't work, water would, in theory, kind of thing. So, we could do light and dark as well. I think it's better just to do opposites. Fusion monster growth. You can make fusion monsters you got in the graveyard stronger by using Soul Charge on Yuri's personal screen. I don't understand what it... Do you want a more detailed explanation about Soul Charge? Sure, we'll read it together, chat. So it goes into his personal. You can see the fusion. Soul Charge is the... That's not at all what I thought it would look like. It's no longer Ifrit. That's kind of disappointing. Soul Charge is a way of increasing a fusion's monster power by charging up soul energy. Do it, all you have to do is choose the fusion monster you want to charge and select Soul Charge. Okay, but we have to do it through personal, which I'm glad we figured out. Press and hold X on the charge screen to charge up the fusion monster. Okay, it's like an Onimusha when you're giving souls to a weapon. Same kind of thing. When the soul energy meter on the left of the screen reads full, the fusion monster will level, rise, and will be able to use more powerful skills. Sure. Let's just take a look. Explanation, please. Fire spirit summoned by the soul of daredevil seeking war. The more triumphant mood of the Harmonixer, the more powerful the fire power in its two fists. Okay. I don't know how to see, like, if it gives us spells, or was that in there in the explanation? Because I only saw, like, this is its form. Oh, it's its skill list. I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was more menus. So this is a lot of strength, but not a lot of agility. I don't know if that... 3 sanity a turn. Okay, so it's no longer, like, bulk investment in sanity. It just drains it faster. Okay. Rage and Blaze. Increases physical attack power. Single hit. 6 hits anti-air? Ooh. So if we launch them into the air, Blaze would do so much damage as a follow-up. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I don't want to soul charge yet. Okay. Stone on the altar is glowing. Well, we didn't build up enough soul power to get another form. I'll think about what I want to do. Hope somebody's telling us to wake up. Huh? Wake up! Wake up! Looks like a JoJo stand, kind of. Yeah, where's our 4-man? I know, I wanted to patty cake people to death. How dare they, Chad?
Is he human? Or maybe...
Yeah, he's human. But he's a strange one, all right.
Have you been with him for long?
Well, over half a year now, as near as I can recall. He suddenly appeared one day, along with my late wife's niece.
Your wife's niece?
She was more like my own daughter, but unfortunately she was already dead when he arrived. She and Yuri were lovers. He dug her grave with his own hands. We've both lost people in our lives. We just try to live as best we can.
With his own hands. Wow.
I guess that's confirmation. It is the bad ending, and I did correctly guess that that character was related to Girl in Danger.
What's going on?
What's happening to him?
Hey, Yuri, what is it?
I guess we're summoning a boss. I'm sorry, what was that face?
What's that?
Oh my.
Malice is pouring out of his body. It's formed into a monster.
Wake up! Wake up!
What a look on this fighter, chat. Let's go ahead and do the fusion with Carol. I'll stick to just standard attacks for now. We're hitting for a decent amount of damage. Not sure how much of that is the form, how much is technical. Excuse me? What? That almost one-shot us. That was kind of unfair. Well, I guess so it begins, chat. Ridiculous. Let's just use magic on this thing. It should be weak to... Actually, what is it weak to? Is there a way to tell what element this is? I'm assuming earth, but I guess we'll find out. If this doesn't do a lot of damage, I'll switch it up. Guess this is one way to figure out its weakness. Let's put wind damage on our fists. And smack the giant spider, chat. A little bit more damage. I think on the second hit anyway. Dang, this thing hits like a truck. How wounded is this thing? Oh, we're still pretty far away. I'm gonna play it safe.
What did you use?
I'm kind of scared to combo in case it does like an AoE. But I suppose I should try it at some point. Oh, I did get the wall launch there, which is interesting. Yeah, it hitting the protagonist like that, I think I'll just keep attacking. We should be good here. It does look like a hand, I agree with you. I think Wind did slightly more. It might have a slight weakness to it. Okay, so it is bouncing off the wall now due to the hard hits, so I'm liking that. It's getting close to death. But I think I have to heal here. I don't think I can kill it this turn. Dang, it really did eat through most of our healing, which is unfortunate. But we should still be fine. We're out of MP. Well, hopefully it'll die next turn, no matter what. I don't think he died there. Let's combo this. Try to get as much damage as possible. Speaking of which, I probably could have been using... I guess I could have used Blaze. But I think for now, let's just go for a high angle. Assuming the boss will even live to this point. Oh, already dead. That wasn't too bad. Just cost us a lot of healing. But again, I'm really hoping we get a heal spell very soon. We got another seal, we got poison 1, lots of soul power. I see Chad has discovered the new sound effect in the store. It's everybody leveled, that's nice. Soul energy, we have enough to get another form, technically. I like that our sanity totals are really good compared to the other characters. Like, she had 4, I think. Everybody else is like 9 and 8. The sanity is much less of a concern. Like, this would have been like how much sanity the other characters would have had at like level 15 or 16 in the other game. So definitely a much better balancing of sanity. It's still somewhat relevant for Rude Hero, because we do drain 3 a turn. So I think that kind of balances them a bit better. It also means it doesn't have that issue of like if you die and then need to fusion again, you're not just like completely done. So I definitely like the change overall.
What's going on?
That thing just jumped out from inside you.
I'm sorry about that. It's all because of that weird holy stick thing. The monster souls inside of me are starting to get a bit unruly.
Monster souls?
Yeah, he's got a strange power. Whenever he beats a monster, he takes their souls and then can fuse with them.
I can change into a monster, okay?
Anyway, it's good we're all okay. Let's get out of this forest before something else happens.
Okay, so we can return to the forest or continue on to Paris. We didn't seem to get any healing, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna heal just in case something weird happens. What I want to do, because we're out of healing for now, the Surge do. Here's the special attack power. I don't really care about most of these seals. I think what I want to do is... I'm just gonna switch their... Because if I keep the wolf with the wind crest, then I can always do wind damage if I really need it. Otherwise, I can vary our magic coverage a bit more. So this is wind and ice, and this is just ice. But we might be able to put something else there, like surge, for now. Hopefully we get more. So we could potentially go back. So that has me kind of curious before we make any more progress. I have a lot of money, which is good. What happens if we go back to the forest? Oh, we're just allowed to go back? So, like, what was that other path all about? Does it actually connect here at all? It does. So no matter what, we would have ended up at the same spot. Okay. I had to know, chat. That would have bothered me. I'm not sure why she's not fighting with us. I guess because she doesn't know us, which kind of makes sense. So it's just the 3 party members that knew each other from before are there. Okay. We unlocked a shortcut to go back if we really want to. Okay. Well, let's go to Paris. Why is the little girl here? Jean says, "Rude hero." Huh? Jean, what are you doing here? I came to see you, rude hero. But I have to be going far, far away soon. Far, far away? Yeah, 'cause I died, you know. Oh. Oh, so she did actually die in that cutscene. I wasn't sure. Apparently. Died? Before I go far, far away, there's something I had to check first. That's why I came here. Well, I mean, that would explain why we kept running, I suppose. And that's why she's not with us now. And maybe she did get the lethal strike in that cutscene, and I just misinterpreted. What is she gonna give us? Something you wanted to check. What? I'm looking for something inside your heart. Inside my heart? Don't go digging up anything embarrassing, you hear? Yeah, you love the giant death hand spider. I love it. She's just like, yeah, I don't have to deal with it. She had a pistol the whole time. She could have assisted, chat. What are you looking for? It's a secret. But don't worry, I'll tell you if I find it. Thanks, Jean. Hey, wait. Rude hero, are you scared of the journey that's about to begin? Huh? The journey of living your life alone? Are you scared? No, of course I'm not scared, or maybe a little. I mean, I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna say I'm not scared. I see. But you can't escape it, you know. Why, how ominous of you, Jean. Well, one boss down, I suppose. I mean, she is a psycho.
Well, have you learned anything?
The mistletoe is a powerful item. The church has used it for centuries as a tool for guiding lost souls. Well, that's what it says here anyway. It's now being kept at the Vatican.
So it's gonna guide my soul too?
I suppose so.
That's bull.
Oh, rude hero.
It is not bull.
It's bull, champ.
Is there some way to fix it? Well, you've got to do something.
I think you're screwed.
Okay, that was funny.
Oh, ow, stop, let go.
Ah, you old man.
You're pretty much screwed.
Look at
Whoa.
that.
Whoa.
They deserve the slap. Well, I guess now that she's in the protagonist outfit, maybe she'll join? Because that's what she looks like on the cover art of this game. She packs quite a wallop, eh? Yeah. All I could see was stars. That's all. Hey, you mean you saw something else? Oh, rude hero. Some things don't change between games. Unfortunately. What did you see? Paradise. Oh, rude hero. You liked her old outfit better? I kind of did too, to be honest. I liked her more with the soldier look. You did? Damn, I couldn't see a thing. Paradise, eh? I don't get what's with, like, the really oversized bracelets. I think that's really bothering me. How did they stay on her hand? And then she only has, like, one... She's very asymmetrical. Like, she's missing a glove thing. I don't know what you call that kind of long arm glove. It's not just, like, on her hand. It, like, goes all the way up past her elbow. I don't see that very often. It's not a very common item. His uncle shows some respect to the dead, apparently. So, what are we gonna do now? I've run out of ideas. You gotta be kidding me. Thanks to that miserable mistletoe, there's something definitely off about my condition. To top it all off, my body seems to be sending out waves that attract monsters for miles around. Isn't there anything you could do? Yeah, she looks a lot more like the mother in that profile image now that she has changed outfits, I have to say. I have one idea. This old fart can't do anything for me. I'll go ask an even older fart. What? Who are you calling an old fart? There's this weird old creature I know living in Wales. This guy's really, really old. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I think we saw, what was his name? Roger Bacon possibly being carried away from his home. Because we saw the heart-shaped door, which was in the previous game. So presumably he's already abducted, but we as the characters don't know that, but we as the player know that. So I'm not expecting to get very far with this angle, unless we go rescue him. I'm imagining it's Bacon. Yeah. So this guy knows a lot, eh? Yep, he's been alive for centuries. Okay, that completely confirms it's Bacon. Who are you talking about anyway? His name is Roger Bacon. Well, I mean, I guess he explains it, that's fine. He's kind of creaky and broken down in places, but we could depend on him. Roger Bacon? You mean that legendary magician? That's the one. I told you about him before, right? Told you I knew him. Yeah, but I thought you were kidding. Well, sure, a great magician like Bacon ought to know about the holy mistletoe, and about the Sementes Gladio to boot. Well, it's settled then. We're off to Wales and the UK. Hold on, guys. She's like, this is my story. I'm like, no. So far it isn't. If we go north to Lias, the port town, that's where the front line is, so it'll be hard to get a ship there. Oh, she's actually being helpful. Soldier knowledge, chat. Then why don't we head a little south to Le Havre? Le Havre, I think it's Le Havre. There ought to be a private ship still sailing from there. Le Havre, huh? Heron, was it? We don't know what kind of danger we're gonna be running into, so you should probably be heading home now, little lady. She's a soldier. She had a gun. Don't call her little lady. She'd probably kill you. Yeah, she better say no to that. Look, I trusted that man, and trusting him got my men killed. I can't go back to my country like this, and even if I could go back, they'd probably just find me and kill me. You want to come with us then? But you see what kind of shape I'm in. Can't guarantee your life, you know.
I hope you don't mind.
That's from my university days.
I found it over there. Is it all right if I borrow it?
You're welcome to it, my dear. They chased us all the way here? They sure are stubborn.
I was gonna say, I was surprised we got here without combat. So did I miss something? Like, did she lose her weapon at some point? I just didn't notice in the cutscene. Oh, we do have a 4-person party. Nice. Well, might as well just go to town, chat. Goodbye. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember anybody taking her gun, and she had a sword. So I really don't remember what happened to those. Oh, they're pretty close together. I could Hail Break if I really wanted to. It would hit both, technically. But nah, let's conserve the MP. Ooh, I greeted. Dang, he's gonna get a turn now. What a shame. Red Rave. Oh, that's annoying. Try to kill Vault Soldier 3 then. Three people, a dog, and a puppet. Yeah, we have quite the party for sure. I guess we could combo with him. Really no downside to this, because I'm going to be getting a turn regardless. Oh, and he went first still. Interesting. Huh. So even though I comboed with him, he still let me go here? Interesting. Well, this guy's ultra dead, chat. Rest in peace.
Is it over already?
We got 3 souls, a little bit of cash, a little bit of XP. So she's still... Oh, she has an extra sanity point now. That'll help. But yeah, she kind of has girl in danger stats, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, her health is fine for her level, for sure. And her MP is also okay. But yeah, man, her sanity is bad. Man, you're pretty damn good. Say, I know. If you're this good with swords, Karen, let me give you this. What's this? It's a script written by the very hand of the famous opera composer Wagner himself. That's quite a reference. There's a scene in there that could be very helpful to someone who wanted to polish up their sword techniques. With your great reflexes, I thought you might be able to learn a new trick or two from it, so I brought it with me. You got Nibelung Prelude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Some Valkyrie profile crossover language there. It's not quite Valesti, but maybe we'll get there. You learn...
Nibelung Valesti!
Thank you, chat, for using the sound effect, but I have no idea. Jeez, chat, give me a hint. There's so many... There's 3 vowels next to each other. What the heck is this? E-U-E. I don't even want to... I'm just gonna call it Velk. We acquired Velk. Karen's Sword Arts. As Karen acquires the scores of the Nibelung Opera, she masters more and more sword arts. When she gets a new score, she learns a new sword art or raises the level of an existing one. Interesting. So she can't use Crest at all. I don't even want to attempt to announce it. I'm just gonna call it Velk. We acquired Velk. Wow, this really looks like it's going to be helpful. Thanks, Geppetto. Think nothing of it, but we shouldn't be hanging around relaxing like this. The entrance to the subway should be just up ahead. Let's hurry. What's this? We got Mr. Sommelier. That's like the... That has to do with wine, right, chat? Like the person that identifies wine? Maybe that's a key to a wine cellar? Mr. Matador? Okay, well, both of those are kind of random. we just picked them up. We're not going to explain them. That's fine. I think inventory is where I have to look. Stud card. Oh my. That's not what I thought it would be. I mean, I guess it's technically safe to stream, but that's a little risque. Marcel, the largest sommelier in the world. After 200 push-ups, I could taste the full-bodied ether, says the wine analyst, popular with amateur tasters. Finally, we have Mr. Matador, Enrique, the Master Matador, also known as the Iberian. I must have librarian. Oops. The Iberian Red Tornado. The rows in his teeth and a ripple of his biceps, he tosses bulls to the ground. Well then, chat, that took quite a turn. I wasn't expecting that. We're in a gender-bent version of Yakuza. I mean, you're not wrong. Let's read the manuscript a little bit. Manuscript of Wagner's opera, The Ring of Nibelung. Mostly instructions for staging war scenes. The prelude depicts the arguments with the giant brothers. What a find. Let's take a look at the floret. Described as a lightweight epee foil used in fencing. That handguard was massive, by the way. It looked like way, way bigger than it looks like in this little image. Fencing foil with a rounded tip to prevent injury. Low attack power, but light and easy to use. So let's see. I think what we should be doing... Why don't we just take this for more damage? She's already at technical. So she has multiple hits. I think she's got more strength overall than some of the other characters. She actually has less than the dog? Really? Oh, but the dog has less attack power overall. Okay. So the dog is stronger, but it has very bad power. Whereas she actually outdamages Rude Hero. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Hold on. Ooh, I wasn't expecting the camera to move with us like that. I don't know why she's fighting with Training Blade. But we got a crest of some sort. Oh, so she can also wield crests. Cure and Aqua Edge. Ooh. I might be putting that on her, to be honest. Thinking about it. Because he needs spells to do damage, so I don't think that makes a lot of sense. So the only contenders are the dog and her. Actually, you know what? I could put it on the dog. Oh, it costs oh, I understand how that works now. So, okay, we can have the dog learn healing magic. And she can learn Air Edge, I guess. But if I need to swap who uses spells, this should be fine. The dog is high agility, so I could probably heal pretty quickly. Also, the dog is one of the tankiest party members, too. Ridiculous. But we're basically just going to explore the town, and I think we'll stop here. I'm glad we have 4 party members. In fact, if we look at this, it looks like we can have up to 8. So maybe we'll get characters we can swap out, potentially, to see them. Well, I'm glad we picked up that other crest, since now we have a way to deal with healing issues. Okay, we can't interact with anything in here, which is a little disappointing. Oh, there's a chest in here. Thera Leaf, sure. We do need healing. We did lose a bit of it in the previous area. There's that's scissors? What is that? So I guess that's what stud cards mean. I guess that makes sense in retrospect why it called it that. So nothing else we seem to be able to do in here at all. I love that we just pick those cards up and like nobody explains it. They're like they're ours now. So I'm assuming we haven't missed any collectibles at least as of to this point. Okay, we can't interact with the doors. Also, I'm noticing that this is the first time we haven't had the mini-map, which is a little weird. Oh? Why is there like an underground area? Oh. Well, I'm gonna remember that's there. I want to hold off on that for a little bit. Or we'll get attacked immediately. Chance for a first strike? Sure. The magic here would be pretty strong. There's really no reason not to fusion every time. Because we do a ton of damage. That guy's at half health. We might be able to finish him with another character. Ooh, that also didn't kill. That's a little concerning. So I guess just to reduce damage, I should just kill this guy. And we'll use the doll to kill the wounded soldier. There we go. That way we only get hit by 1 attack. Not bad. That's for very little damage, I must say. Though I guess we could just form a super combo if we really want to. The dog is there. And we can combo with her, presumably? Oh, they separated from each other. That's not what I wanted. That's kind of a shame. Well, anyway, this thing is definitely dead. Just annihilated him, chat. Goodbye.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
Got a leather cap? Okay, we'll equip the accessory. This isn't the way to the subway. We've got to hurry. Okay, so that other way was the way to the subway, I suppose. Leather cap is presumably just physical defense. We'll give it to her. What happens if I keep going this way? Oh, we just get attacked again? I mean, I'm okay with this. If the dog joins the combo. So I guess I could just have an assist for more damage. I mean, we only killed 2 last time, so this is fine. Oh, that just straight up killed him. Ridiculous. Oh, and then I can move him to here for more damage? Or, yeah, maybe that'll work. Combo break. Interesting. Oh, oops. Well, that time it made sense why combo broke. Okay, we at least killed 2 people. That was just the goal. Ooh, punished. So yeah, okay. Try this again. This guy is crazy dead, chat. Say goodbye. Boink. Okay, I think we'll move on. I don't really need levels. Sewer's the modern water level. Or water dungeon. Okay, so we just can't make any progress there. Yeah, we're going underground, chat. So we'll just try to leave here, and then I think that'll be the end of the stream. Let's explore a little bit. Like, is there anything here? Nope. Can't go to the left here. There's just a crazy invisible wall. We'll walk along the tracks here. Needs to be some kind of switch. Can't interact with it. Imagine we're in another boss fight for sure. No, we're not. Wow. Okay, well, there's an exit. That was easy. Huh. Thought for sure we'd be at a boss battle. Well, I don't want to go in the train yet, for sure. Let's talk to these other people. We have Maurice the shopper. There's a subway station in our neighborhood now, too. It'll take you to downtown Paris in no time. Progress makes our lives so much easier. Talk to worried Jesse. You've got to mind your manners now, or you're not getting on this train, you hear? Sally on a trip. We're gonna go take the train and see my aunt. Whatever you say. So they want me to take it, but like, what happens if I ignore this? Oh, it's still letting me explore, surprisingly. Working class Olivier says, Montmartre is the working class neighborhood of Paris. Not as glamorous as the Champs-Élysées, but nice, no? I will pretend I understand what that meant. Let's talk to this person. Suzanne, who likes younger men. Oh, they still got those nice saucy titles, chat. Montmartre is known for its hills and for the arts. Lots of painters and sculptors live here. There's a wonderful painter lodging in my neighborhood. Maybe I should get him to do my portrait. Bet he'd even do a nude for me. Well then, Suzanne, that's a little advanced and risque. Oop, I missed his name. Oh boy, that name. Sispelman? The pianist. Deadline's next week, but I just can't seem to come up with a new piece no matter how long I sit at the piano. I know, she really wants those hot art pieces, as it were. I don't know why she told Us a Stranger that, though. Alphonse, getting hooked. Ooh, terrible name. Started playing something called The Lottery recently, but it's hard to get it to stop where you want it. Oh no, the lottery's back. No. No. Oh no. Guess I better go and try to find another lottery ticket. Well, that is unfortunately returning. Oh, this is a building you can enter? Wait, am I accidentally making plot progress? Listen, I was just trying to, like, explore. I thought it wanted me to actually go in the subway. I really hope I don't go past the point of no return. I'm literally just wandering around aimlessly. Old friend Lewis says, welcome. Well, look who we have here. It's Geppetto. Haven't seen you in a while. You disappeared all of a sudden. When did you get back? Just a little while ago. But I'm caught up in a bit of a situation. I have to be leaving Paris right away again. You don't say. But you just got here. You sure haven't changed, always sticking your nose into things. Gotta start acting your age. When I want your advice, I'll ask. Ooh, burn. Yeah, the lottery cult members are everywhere, chat. But listen, we want to go to Le Havre. You know any ways to get out of town unnoticed? Don't want to attract any attention to yourself, eh? I know. You'd use the subway tunnel. That way you could go where you want without being seen. Rumor has it there's a few abandoned tunnels. Some of them even reach out to the outskirts of Paris. Okay, so we have to go through a subway to exit. So as long as I don't go underground, I won't make plot progress. Got it. I see. Subway tunnels, eh? That's a great idea. I mean, were we already in a subway tunnel? How much lotto have we missed? It's probably too early. Too early. Most we might have missed a lottery ticket, but I really doubt it. But it's just a rumor, right? How are we gonna find these tunnels? Where? Am I missing something? Were we just in a tunnel? Did they not consider that the subway? I am so lost. We literally came across a subway car, and we followed the train tracks, and we're asking where the subway tunnel is? What? Is there a reason we can't just go down in the place we were before? I'm so lost, chat. How about we ask somebody that would know? Like somebody that worked on the tunnels? Or one of those train freaks that can name every single station? Yeah, I know. They need Detective Dogi for this. This would have made more sense prior to me taking the hatch to find the tunnel that was abandoned. Okay, let's start looking for somebody who knows about the subway then. In that case, why don't you try going to the Champs-Élysées? They're enlarging the subway over there right now. You'll find Dr. Gautier, the design engineer, in a hotel there. Okay, so we have to go to a hotel. Chandelier who? Jeez. Champs-Élysées. The next station over. Met Dr. Gautier a couple times before. Used to come to my theater. Okay, so we would take that subway car to go to the other district. Okay. Used to come to my theater. Your theater? You mean you used to be famous, Geppetto? He quit the stage when his wife died, but his show used to be celebrated all over Paris. Shh, don't tell them about that. That was all a long time ago. Anyway, we're off to the Champs. Okay, well, let's talk to this man in the corner. We have August, the novice. Take a look at my painting. It's my girlfriend. What do you think? Isn't she beautiful? She cooks me meals, buys me painting supplies. She's a wonderful woman. I've got nothing to offer her right now, but someday I'm gonna show the whole world her beauty through my art. Spoken like the words of an NPC that will die before the end of the game. We have Gaston, the best named character, the common man. We'll see if no one drinks like Gaston, chat. I feel a lot more at home in some seedy bar than in one of the fancy sidewalk cafes. Sure. What do you have to say, Angelina, the fond fan? Haven't seen you in a while, Geppetto. Aren't you going to do your puppet shows anymore like you used to? My daughter's gonna be 3 this year. I wish I could take her to see one of your Cornelia performances. Cornelia the murder doll. Then we have... Emily? Question mark? I'm really bad with French and German names, chat. I'm not even going to pretend to understand how to pronounce some of these names. The aspiring dancer. I'm taking ballet and modern dance lessons while I work part-time here. My dream is to one day stand on the stage of Moulin Rouge. I understand that reference. You'll come to see me then, won't you? Yeah, no one fights like Gaston. Exactly, chat. See, you got the spirit. Okay, so we have to take the tunnel to go somewhere else. Got it. What happens if I keep going this way? What happens? Small child, please direct me. What are we doing in our life? Raymond with nothing to do. Oh, I can relate to Raymond, chat, sometimes. No matter how many steps I count these, how many times I count these steps, I get a different number. Well, sounds like a focus issue, Raymond. Try harder. Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that? There's a hidden item in between the stairs? Oh my gosh, chat. What a hidden item. Can you even believe that? Ridiculous. I'm so glad. I know. I can't believe I found that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Actually, somewhat in shock. Hit area expand. I guess I can expand his final hit area. Oops. Just in case. I feel like the other, again, like, I feel like I'm for the most part okay. Oh, we can't actually go left here, so that's it. This is the whole district. Can't do anything else here. Oh, cutscene. We have Ernest with the creepy portrait and very strange white locks and otherwise colored hair. Hold on there. Oh, dog. That's a beautiful wolf you have, isn't it? Better than yours anyway. Dang, we are just playing the canine card. We're like, dog, boo, wolf, yay. Deal with it.
This is getting interesting.
Why can Tetsu talk? What's going on? Tetsu goes, ooh, grr, these guys think they're tough, Ernest. We're hearing the dog thoughts. Show us the dog indeed, chat. That sounds like a challenge, Tetsu. Why don't you show them whose fangs are sharper? Who just goes around on the streets and going, that looks like a tough dog. Let's fight to the death. Like, it's kind of messed up. But why? Blanca actually is now having internalized thoughts. What am I getting caught in the middle of here? Asks Blanca the wolf. Or Blanca. Oru says, I don't want to waste energy on a meaningless fight. And that's what I feel. Why is this happening? What do you say, Blanca? Sounds like they're asking for it to me. Blanca triple dots him. Well, this is happening.
I'm gonna beat you. Then Ernest will be really proud of me.
The dog has a voice actor. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Shadow Hearts, you never fail to amuse.
That's a childish reason for a fight. I say no.
It's talking dogs, chat. Well, clearly the best way to defeat him is to just rain death upon him with magic. Oh, we got the perfect? That did some serious damage. Hopefully we don't take a lot here. I am injured. Oh, we dodged? Oh, we're hail breaking again. Get wrecked, Tetsu. Another perfect. Oh, I'm so glad we moved the magic and split it out a little more. Get wrecked. Oh, that did some decent damage. Unfortunately for him, it's now over. Actually, why am I only getting one ring? What's going on? Did I lose an attack? Wait, no, seriously, why did I only have one attack? Did I mess up a ring? Question mark? Well, anyway, we won anyway. We murdered the dog. We got Coral, Lariat, and Pure Leaf for beating up another dog on the streets. Shadow Hearts has some really out there logic sometimes, chat. Sure, we acquired items. Yeah, don't they have anything to say? I just kind of...
Why? Ernest and I trained a whole bunch and everything.
Are they not going to say anything about the dog casting magic? They're not more interested in than that? No? Okay.
Because you're just a little runt.
Wonderful, wonderful. Your name was Blanca, was it? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ernest, a terrible human being and a humble zoologist. This is for you, Blanca. We got stamp card? What is going on? So apparently we ask ourselves, Aru, what's this miserable looking card? Congratulations! You are now entitled to join the Wolf Bout, a competition to find the world's strongest wolf. Of course! Of course it is, chat. Oh boy. What a game. Of course. Wolf Bout? You battle the wolves you find throughout the world and gather paw print stamps as proof of your victories. Chat, I really want to know what they were... Well, I will say that, you know, we might have differing opinions on RPGs, but I will say Shadow Hearts never fails to find a way to surprise me, even if it goes in some tropes. I would not have expected wolf bout death battles in the middle of the streets of Paris. They're fine with it. This is just the thing that happens. This is what happens when you are a zoologist, apparently. You just pit everything in a survival of the fittest to find the strongest, apparently. Tetsu says, like this! So we have... If this is to be believed, there are a total of 12 bouts, and we beat one of them. We learned Soul Comet. I'll give you a prize for every 3 stamps you collect. And when you fill the whole card up with stamps, you'll be the strongest wolf in the world. There are only 12 other wolves, apparently. What do you think, Blanca, old boy? Wouldn't that be cool? The strongest wolf in the world, Blanca? Yeah, I'd walk away too, Blanca. Just walk away. Come ask if you ever have any questions. I have a lot of questions, Ernest. It's not about how the wolf how it works. But it's about you, Ernest. We got some serious life questions to ask you. And good luck to you. Sorry, Ernest, losing like that. Never mind, Tetsu. You're not a real wolf anyway. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm not sure which one's the bigger burn. The fact that he understood the wolf and just super burned him, or the fact that he said your and didn't use the apostrophe. You decide, chat. Damn, that was harsh. Zoologist just did not care. I guess there's room for a few improvements, and I'd better get ready before he gets any stronger. What the heck? What a side character. I don't understand. Are we gonna be fighting like Cyberdog by the end? Like, what does he mean by enhancements? God, I have so many questions. Well, unfortunately, our healer was forced to do battle and use magic, which is unfortunate. That cost us a lot of MP. So I got Coral Lariat, which reduces the speed of the indicator. Special attack and special defense go up. Interesting. I might give that to Geppetto, because he's probably gonna... Wait, why is her special attack... Why are all of her stats so high? Look at her special attack, 28. Ridiculous. We're gonna give this to the old man, because, it could be useful later. Did I mess up Blanca or something? Oh, I did set it to Gamble Ring. Oh, that would explain a lot, chat. I want to be doing Technical Ring. My bad. Well, anyway, that was completely random. Is there anything to do over here? No. I was honestly kind of hoping for another save point, but we seem to be kind of stuck with plot, so I'm just gonna go until we find a save point at this point. We'll ignore the nude-seeking lady, or at least in terms of art, and go this way. Is Soul Comet a skill? I'm assuming it is. I don't know how to check that, though. So we can see all the wolves we defeated so far. Tetsu, born in London. Ernest Young's wolf companion, age 1. Manifestations. Wind class special damage, single hit 1. Oh. Okay. Wolf knows some serious things. These are the character's mutual affinities. I still don't... What do affinities do, chat? Oh, so her profile also updated. Let's read Karen's. Former German army officer. After events in Domremy, she has joined up with Yuri and his companions and changed into one of Cornelia's hand-me-downs. So we haven't gotten one for Geppetto yet, so maybe he'll get a special. She has sword arts. What would the old man want? Anyway, I'm assuming we have to get on the train to proceed. Let's do so. Hey, we could take the subway to Champs-Élysées. Oh, goody. Let's take it, or let's not take it. Let's take it. Yeah, we have relationship levels. I think that might determine their combo potential. But I'm not entirely sure what else it might impact. So we have somebody blocking off the path that looks like it'll be how we leave this place. Victor the foreman says, only the subway construction crew is allowed beyond this service entrance. We have Popo, or Papo? Papo. The conductor. Now boarding for Montmartre. All aboard. Well, we're gonna ignore him. Is there anything on the bench? Oh, see, that's where I would have thought a hidden item would be. Like, it kind of makes sense. Like, you would investigate the bench. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this game anymore, chat. We are in some other area. Let's talk to these two. Hopefully this was not a mistake. Oh boy, their mustaches are ridiculous. Here says, it's Geppetto! Oh, Jep, we've missed you so much! Gerard, wow, they are... I'm not sure which one creeps me out more, their character model with the ridiculous outfits, or their portrait poses. Oh, we certainly have. You quit the theater so suddenly, we had no idea where you'd run off to, naughty boy. Uh-oh, chat. Who are these guys? Geppetto, you have some very interesting crowds you hang out with. Are they the ones that gave you the cards, Geppetto? It's okay to admit it. The Magamel brothers. Here's a tailor. Gerard runs an item shop. Oh, so these are going to be our reoccurring merchants. Maybe. Potentially. Okay. They're my old theater associates. They used to sell me costumes and supplies to use on stage. Oh boy, that movement. It's fabulous to meet you, young man. Uh-oh, we're being hit on already, chat. I love this, the tears emoticon above our head. We're like, yikes. Yeah, oh my, chat. Yeah, not related to Magilu. Hey, don't start scaring off my friends. Well, I never. But anyway, now that we've all become such good friends, let me give you a fabulous present. Here you are. Receive point card. Oh, so we could get discounts now, right? What's this? That's a very, very special card. You can use at any shop at all. If you have one of those, you could build up points whenever you go shopping. Those points really add up. Oh, that's not quite what I thought it would do, but okay. And the more points you collect, the bigger the discount you can get. Oh, okay, so it is kind of like the old cards. Isn't that just fabulous? Gee, thanks. Anyway, you haven't forgotten the dress I ordered for Cornelia, have you? Of course I haven't. It's fabulous to meet you too, offensive stereotype. I mean, you're not wrong. It is definitely a little awkward, I will say. But I will try my best to get through the dialogue. What about you, Jeff? You haven't forgotten what little item I asked for you. I asked you for, have you? Did you bring it? Uh-oh, what are we bringing them? Is this gimmick doll dress up? It could be. Of course, let's see. Where did I put it? Ah, yes. This wasn't easy to get a hold of, you know. Oh, maybe he's getting the cards for them. Yes, okay. So we get to see the shaking booty, so they want the stud cards. That makes sense. Kind of messed up, but I do find it amusing that it is kind of an inverse of expectations. So I'm still partially amused, chat. Even though there's some very questionable stereotyping going on. Oh, fabulous. Another one for my ultimate collection. Oh, my little heart, be still. A stud card. Just for that, I'll now sew you a fabulous dress. Okay, so this is the character gimmick. Stud card equals outfit equals more skills. Got it. Just pick the design you want, all right? The booty shake is real. What kind of dress should I make? Turn the pages and pick a design. Angel. Wow, we have elemental ones. It's kind of cool you see the art of the doll. I mean, I think that's actually not a bad gimmick with the doll user. Okay, is it seriously called Sassy Sailor? I kind of just want to get that based off the name. I mean, I chose fire, right? So I guess this would technically be the opposite element. Let's go for Sassy Sailor, chat. I was thinking about these. Windy Pixie, Angel Light, Dark Beauty, or whatever. Sassy Sailor, though. I'm all about that. Let's get Sassy Sailor. So this is the design you've chosen. That'll be one stud card, you know. Yes. Simply fabulous. I'm in the mood now. Just a moment while I whip you up a cute little number. Oh my gosh, chat. That's Magathim de...
The latest creation from my 1915 Pierre Majemet collection. I call it.
Easy Man. Oh, he actually has a French accent in the voiceover. Interesting.
Sassy Sailor.
Sassy Sailor. Okay, I'll try to remember that for the future. Can now use Aquacast. Oh, isn't it just fabulous? I'm sure you must be very pleased. And come again anytime now. Sure thing. Wow, that's a beautiful dress. That's Pierre's genius for you. His dresses certainly bring out Cornelia's beauty. Also, what's with that gigantic man behind us? Seriously, he is like 80% upper body. Not just any outer beauty alone. Every time a young lady changes dresses, new possibilities blossom, you know. Now then, Jep, why did you get little Cornelia changed? Oh, isn't this just too exciting, people? Okay, so this is gonna teach us how to change forms, I guess. What tip of Dogi? Maybe. Oh. You could get through a game, it's fine. Ooh, the game is really lagging on the street for some reason. Let's go to equipment. Okay, that's not how you do it. Isn't it personal? Change dress. So she could be the Poor Saint or Sassy Sailor. Let's leave it on Sassy Sailor for now. So she learned Aquacast. Do we have actually decent damage range? Everybody likes Rude Hero, apparently. Can we look at the dress a bit more? Do we get any descriptions of it? Oh, we do. Okay. Sassy Sailor, perfect colors for summer. The cuffs and neckerchief are a cute and girly touch. The waist can be cinched however you'd like. Okay. Uh-oh. Slow down. Alright, so he will be the shopkeeper, so let's talk to him. Feeling like we're really low on cash. Not cash, I mean healing items. Let me buy a couple of those. Oh, he has tents? Oh, we need tents for sure. Let's just get threes of things. Ooh, a weapon upgrade for protagonist. We need that for sure. Ooh, we don't have enough money. Ooh, this is bad. Alright, let's keep it simple then. I want the tents more than the healing items. Let's get weapons for everybody for now. Wait, how do I discount in this game? I'll try one more time. Because I'm seeing the discount, unless it's just permanent. Yeah, like we could barely afford that. Try with the discount. Yeah, let's go for the discount. Ooh, yeah, we could barely afford that. Bought everything at 10% off. Your points have gone up 26. So we are giving up accessories, but I think having attack power is more important here. Let's switch over one at a time. Yeah, like, look at that damage difference. 11 on the protagonist. A steel-handed weapon that bristles with needles. Let's look at Stinger. Common weapon for hand-to-hand combat in the Middle Ages. Forged from incredibly durable dark steel. Okay. Next, we have the puppet thread. I won't buy armor too much, but definitely focusing on the weapons. I'm a little concerned because we don't have a lot of revive items or healing. So this could be a little tight. I'm just looking at the stat difference. That's pretty significant. Silken puppet thread from the exotic Silk Road. Silk twine is described as a silken puppet thread imported via the famed Silk Road. Allows for very smooth puppet motion, unsuited for masculine performances. Right now we're using the tusk brush, and we can switch over to glass paper, which sounds really horrible. 3-ply sandpaper has a variety of uses. What? Versatile sandpaper for woodworking can be used for both rough and fine sanding, can be used on the dog claws as well. What a strange series of items to acquire. Well, we're kind of poor. I'd prefer if we could get another tent or something. So we could afford this with a discount. I think I'm gonna go for this. Nice. Current points 30 until next rank 70. Not bad. Because again, the tent is just kind of the all-purpose heal. Hopefully this is enough revive items. We'll see. Oh, I could sell my other equipment too. What am I doing? That would make the most sense. Let's try for a markup. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better, chat, because we could get rid of our old stuff, and then I could just buy, like, a handful of healing items. We'll do, like, 6 of those, actually, now that I have cash. Maybe one more revive item. And that might be about it for now, just thinking about it. We have pretty good other accessories. Yeah, we'll just go for this for now. That way, we still have a little bit of cash. Nicely done. Okay, I got basically everything I wanted. Some basic healing item, more tents. Feeling pretty good. I saved the dog from the abusive environment. It is certainly something. Yeah, I don't... just... glass paper. What a weapon. Does he have anything to say? Don't we have another card? Want you to make me a dress? I mean, we'll cancel it for now. I think we got 2 cards, but I don't know if it makes a big difference. I'm assuming we'll come back later. What's with this giant man? Bertrand, the spoiled son. Gee, I wish I had an automobile. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna get Daddy to buy me one right away. The likable character. Talk to these people. Know-it-all, Gaunt. Are you folks tourists? The Arc de Triomphe is just up the street. Isn't it wonderful? Napoleon had it built, but he never passed under it during his lifetime. Bet you didn't know that, did you? He's a giant man-child. Exactly, chat. We have Affleck escaping the war zone. Our village turned into a battlefield. My family and I escaped here to Paris. I miss the old days of peace. Talk to this person. Have like a... It says Rendell does? I don't understand that. It has like a fox icon, possibly? Don't know what kind of building this is. We have Zenadine of Mitsubishi instead of Mitsubishi, I guess. I'm a chef. I can only cook French cuisine at the moment, but I'm hoping to branch out sometime. Huh? Looks like the shop is closed. Okay, so we can't go in the shop. Let's talk to little boy. Oh, something behind the lamppost? Another healing item, okay. Gilbert the Handful. Ooh, bad title for him, chat. Hate when adults say daddy. It is pretty bad. Mitsubashi would mean 3 stars? Oh, interesting. Wow, look at this great car. Look how shiny it is. Short-tempered Emmanuel. Wait. It's like Emman. Wait, it is like Emmanuel, but why are there 2 M's? Is it really spelled that way? I thought it was just 1 M for Emmanuel. Oh well, I'm not gonna think about it. Stop that. Don't go touching it with your filthy hands. What if you scratch it or something? What is the name you give to somebody you hate? So we got strong opinions there already. Oh, we found the hotel. Vic Henry on a break. You're looking for a subway expert. Dr. Gautier just happens to be staying at this hotel. He's the design engineer. Hello, little girl. What do you have to say about this? Common Decency Nicole. I just saw a group of big, noisy men shouting and making a lot of ruckus, so I scolded them. And then this huge, spiky man came up to me and said he was sorry. Adults should know how to behave in public. The little girl is brave. Oh, we can't go beyond this point anyway. The invisible wall is strong, chat. Okay, I would really love a save point. This is perfect. I don't want to continue. Oh, there's a chest. Let's get that, and then we'll save. Got a crest of some sort. Let's see what that does. What does it do? Red Robe. Oh, it's a fire spell. Who should get that?
Fireball!
Fireball indeed. What does Surge do again? This is a tough call. I'm not really sure who to give what in this game. Like, she's the only one that could do this currently. I mean, she's got strong magic, don't get me wrong. Demon of the Forest of Passion, Enchanting Seed, Forsaken Hill. Just gonna investigate the room a little more. Oh, we can't actually go past this point. Okay. As I said before, I don't want to progress the plot. I think we made a lot of progress. Let's talk about our thoughts and feelings. Oh, there's the graveyard. Okay, so we did just get full options to it. Speaking of which, did we unlock anything new in the help? Indeed we did. Let's take a look at these and we'll probably wrap up here. Details about the graveyard. The graveyard exists within Yuri's mind. You can access the graveyard from the menu screen whenever Yuri is on the world map or at a save point. The graveyard is here for a variety of events, including the creation of new fusion monsters or increasing the level of existing ones. Fusions and the grades. When you soul charge the altar stones to the graveyard with a certain amount of soul energy, create new fusion monsters. Once you've used an altar stone to create a fusion monster, you can charge it again to increase the level of the fusion monster. A special item is required to raise a fusion monster to its 3rd level. Okay, so that's a holdover from the other game. I will not read the description on shops because I feel like everybody would know that, even if they haven't watched the other game. Point card, you will accrue points based on how much you spend at a shop. Point has an A through E rank. Okay. Once you accrue a certain number of points, the rank increases. Higher rank means a higher discount when buying items and better selling prices. So we've already seen the Judgment Ring for discounts and markups. It's pretty self-explanatory. So right now we're at a 10% extra sale when we go to purchase something, or a markup price of 5%. So I imagine it'll probably be like 20 and then 10, 30 and then like 15 or something like that. I imagine it's gonna scale kind of like 10 and 5% at a time respectively. Your point card increases, so too will the amount discard. So is there any penalty for failing in this game? It doesn't say that there is. In the other game, you would lose your card if you did it incorrectly a certain number of times, but I don't know what it is. Cat says send Nicole over to Thirsty Woman to teach her some common decency. I mean, that's not something you should tell strangers for sure. I don't know why she told us about getting food art, as it were. Taylor says you can have new dresses made for Cornelia at Pure Magamel's tailor shop. You'll need stud cards to get them in the mood. Take that as you will. Hair will make you one dress for each stud card. Let's see. Be fine here. Oh, we learned all about their different moves. Alright, let's look at sword arts. Allow you to injure enemies with secret sword techniques. You get it by reading the opera scores. We have fusion, which we've done to death, so I'm not going to read through this again, but I'll leave that there for people that want to read it. We have the marionette. Chanting spells with Cornelia can launch magical attacks. We already know about the new dresses. So changing the dress, I guess we can only... we kind of have to preempt it. So this character can be very interesting. It's kind of like a fusion outside of combat, but this also means that as a blind playthrough of the game, I have to kind of know what elements I'm going up against, unless I just kind of choose arbitrarily. Like, I chose water element arbitrarily. I didn't know if that was going to give me healing or something like that. Like, if a light magic would do that, but it just gave me aqua edge. I don't know if it changes in the future. I guess we'll see. But I figure if we're going fire with the protagonist, we might as well go with water. I mean, I did say I wanted to go for opposites. The worst thing that happens is I can cast Fireball. Potentially with him, maybe, might be the better choice. I don't know. Again, I don't know who should be the spellcaster yet. This would be something I would have to think about as we go through the playthrough. Who would make the most sense with what? So Blanca's special ability can call forth mysterious supernatural phenomena to attack enemies and restore friends during battle. Blanca can attain new manifestation from wolf bouts. As a reminder, we get a prize every 3 fights. And that appears to be it. So let's go ahead and save, and we'll talk about thoughts and feelings of the game so far. I think we made some really excellent progress, given that we went through a lot of the tutorials. Yeah, that's just kind of one of those things where, like, on a new game plus, I'm sure it's much easier, but from a blind playthrough standpoint, kind of brutal. So we'll leave this music on as we discuss different things, chat. So, thoughts about, I guess... not sure where to start. I guess the plot. So far, I'm interested in the plot. I mean, I know it's not going to be completely about Rude Hero, but I want to see where it goes. In terms of, like, random crazy stuff, the game definitely has it. It is definitely weird. It is definitely out there in terms of logic, but I think that's what makes the game a lot of fun. It doesn't have to make sense, honestly, chat. I will still have a good time with it. You want to see? Yeah, like, aren't you kind of curious? Like, the next people that come up, like, who knows who will have as party members? But it is pretty outrageous. I have to say, all the characters so far have been very unique. Maybe not so much the, maybe not so much the soldier. Karen. Wait, what's her name? Karen? I'm thinking Karen again. But anyway. I feel like she's probably more standard, but I feel like you need more of a kind of balancing character when you have a character like this outrageous. Kind of like how Girl in Danger was the more normal character, quote-unquote, when she was paired up with Rude Hero and Quackworkle and all those other characters. So I'm kind of curious how she'll interact as it goes through. Is the stream almost over? Indeed it is. We've been playing for quite a while, almost 3 hours. Actually, we did play it for over 3 hours. Soldier Girl is lame. I mean, it's still pretty early with her. You like Girl in Danger more? I did not like Girl in Danger more, to be real honest with you. If that's your opinion towards it, I'll go, nah. I will take this character over Girl in Danger all day, in terms of combat in particular. Personality, again, it's very early on, so I haven't made any opinions towards her or not. So I'm kind of curious where it goes there. But in terms of combat, she is really good. So I appreciate having a character that could be used as kind of like the alternate protagonist. So I think my goal will be to try to combo a bit more and figure out what would be the best thing. I think hard hit is probably the best choice for the most part if we're just doing solo combos, since we could potentially get a wall bounce. Yeah, got a guy who turns into demon. German soldier is stronger by reading operas and all puppeteer. She's pretty standard, as I said before. I think it's a little early to judge her. We'll see how it goes. I mean, she literally didn't do anything for like the past hour. She literally only had the opening cutscene where she did anything. So again, I feel like it is way too early to judge her, for sure. So I will be very curious how she interacts with them now that she's kind of going along with them. And hopefully she steps it up a little bit there. But again, I'm fine with how she is. If she doesn't really change, I'm not really bothered by it. I don't really feel it detracts overall. As we have Rude Hero, who's back, who's got quite a strong personality. And again, we have such a quirky cast of characters. Yeah, I do feel like there's some weird things going on. I don't know if... Like, I imagine the little girl did die, but now I'm really questioning if she was struck. Like, I was just assuming that she shot at the other guy, because it doesn't make sense to kill the child with the gun. But it seemed kind of awkward. Like, we didn't see, like, a mortal blow. It looked like she just kind of went flying out of the other guy's arms, which was kind of weird. And again, I'm not really sure what happened to her gun, which I do feel is just kind of a weird plot point. So I think there's some inconsistencies. You could kind of tell that because the voice acting says one line and the subtitles say another. So clearly there were a couple of script revisions, so I don't know if they forgot to show something, which honestly could be the case. But does it make me like the game less? Not really. I mean, a game can have these issues and I can still have a good time. I will say I'm liking the overall strength of the starting characters a lot more. I like the idea of the Judgment Ring changes so far. I like not needing to acquire money to upgrade the ring for sure. So money will just be focusing on healing items and overall equipment. And I like the idea of comboing, but I don't think it'll be super useful yet. Again, I'm really scared to do it because of AoE attacks, and I really don't want to take extra damage. So if I play it like regular Shadow Hearts, I think we'll get through the game just fine. Now, if I do get a long combo, I think I will get rewarded with bonus items, so... At minimum, I will try to do it on boss battles going forward if it feels like a boss fight, as this game does reward you for playing well, so I like that. I would say overall, I'm in agreement. I can agree to, or at least accept 90% of the changes, and I think for the most part, it's for the better. Yes, definitely pointing out the absurdity helps. I think we should question the game at all times. I'm not sure if I like the new design layout of the graveyard. I would say that might end up being the biggest detractor. Like, the other graveyard was so tight and succinct, and it was, like, really easy to figure out where things were. But, like, now that there's, like, multiple rooms, and everything is, like, a much bigger walking distance away. So, like, just trying to unlock a fusion just takes longer. It's just, like, a very minor gripe, but I liked the tighter kind of room themes. Like, I wish all of those were in one room. Like, all the summons and fusions, and they were not, like, multiple camera angles. And then the tree would be in its own room. Like, that could be exactly the same. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it just takes longer to menu, so I will not feel as encouraged as a player to go back there unless I can really, really unlock something useful. So you will not see me visit it that often. I might check every once in a while just to see if we have any interactions with the tree, because I don't know if we should be doing that for the alternate ending, for example. But we'll see. But overall, I'm having fun with it. I feel like the characters are, for the most part, pretty strong, and we just got big weapon upgrades. I am kind of curious, though, how hard the fights will get across the course of the game. I felt like the first several fights of the game were pretty easy, whereas I felt in Shadow Hearts, the beginning of the game, at least the first one, was really brutal. Maybe not so much literally the first set of fights, but definitely every boss battle beyond the first was just brutal up until you get to, I guess, more advanced fusions. But so far, I'm not really feeling that. Like, for example, we have gone through a couple boss fights now, and none of them had AoE hits your party, lose a third of your health or more, perish kind of thing going on. They've done a lot of really high damage single target, but I feel like as of this point in the game, we have all the tools we need to win. So I feel like it is technically more damaging than some of the other bosses if you look at it like a single character basis, but my ability to work around what the boss is doing is much stronger in this game. So overall, really positive impressions so far. Unfortunately, there is a little slowdown now and then, and there's not quite the ability to use the HD without causing some graphical flickering. Just so that you're aware, chat, like, it will technically work in the overworld just fine if I want to clean up the game. But the problem is that some of the cutscenes flicker off and on, and I really don't want to give anybody a seizure if they watch it. And I'm really glad I tested that before I started the stream, like, to actually go through, like, the first 5 cutscenes or so, just because of, that would have been bad. So definitely do due diligence when it comes to PS2 games. They do not like to be streamed correctly. But overall, still pretty happy with it, even with the slowdown. I think I'll continue the playthrough. And hopefully you enjoy what happens to these characters as we go forth. So I guess to wrap up what we're talking about, Thursday, we're going to continue the game. It'll be a bit of a shorter session as we'll transition into Hades. But I have a feeling we'll be playing this probably for the next 4 to 6 weeks or so, given the pace of the game. So we'll see. I imagine it's about as long as Shadow Hearts 1, more or less. Like, granted, I'm not using, like, speedrun strats, or at least I don't think I'm using speedrun strats. And I definitely have not played this game before, so, you know, maybe some leniency. Maybe it might be safer to say 6 to 8 instead of 4 to 6. So we'll not be missing any cutscenes, hopefully, which I imagine will end up being a lot of the runtime. Because I feel like that's true for Coldeka and Shadow Hearts, probably for this game as well. That if you don't watch the cutscenes, the game will be very short. But we will be enjoying those for sure. So anyway, that's all I really have to say. Hopefully, chat, you have been enjoying the new emotes. And as a reminder, I have a little button that showcases all of them for you. So if you see anything you want moved to a different tier, just let me know. I mostly just filled up tier 2 and 3 and bits just to show off more emotes. But if you'd like to move them around, just let me know. As I said before, this is mostly for you. I really don't use emotes that often, other than to support like really specific people. I'm not somebody that generally uses emotes, but I know chat really loves a lot of these characters, so I added a couple of Magilu ones as per request. Yeah, we need Face Tank Alicia. I love the rollout. Yeah, I wanted the rollout animation there, and the infinite power slide. I felt like that was just so appropriate. So I just took like one of our existing emotes and just made it animated. Pretty simple stuff. But anyway, chat, that's all I have to say for the stream. I hope you had a good time. I think so far I'm really liking the game. Again, there's some questionable stereotypes here. Power slide indeed. But I mean, I don't think so far it will hamper my enjoyment. I think it is just so over the top in general that I think I'm okay with it. Like, every character is ridiculous, so I'm okay with it. If it was just them, the shopkeepers, I might have been a little uncomfortable, but literally every character is completely ridiculous. I mean, we were talking to a zoologist earlier who only wants to battle wolves for the strongest. Like, we're clearly in like some outlandish territory, and I'll go, you do you, game, you do you. So for now, chat, I have to say thank you all for joining. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you also have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.